Hello, hello, hello. How is everyone doing today? Hope everyone is well. We're jumping into what I expect is gonna be the final day of 3.2. I feel like we're coming to the end of the story here. We're getting close. We are getting close. Also, while I was off stream, I did do a lot of grinding. I've done a lot of grinding. Not only to get Stellar Jade, which we require for Castorice, who we're going to roll on here in a second, but also to level up some more of my characters. So I did, I actually got, where is she? So Shu Shang is now usable. She could use a little bit more work in the traces, but that's fine. Her relics are good. She is max level. She does still have kind of this shitty card. Hold on, let me see if I can switch this card out. Do we have any good hunt cards? Maybe one of these? Actually, what's suggested on her? 1 second. What is suggested on her? Swordplay, which is currently on him. Yeah, we're gonna switch that off. Switch. Yes. Confirm. Alright. So now she's got a good one. Is this level 80? It is. Cool. So yeah, she's ready to go. She's ready to rock and roll. Not really sure how she's going to go with content, though, to be honest. A lot of the content I was doing while I was grinding was all about hitting lots of things for lots of damage. Whereas Su Shang's like, hit one thing for lots of damage. So, I mean, we'll see how that works. And while I was thinking on those lines, when I built Su Shang, and I was like, oh, she might not actually work, I also decided to bring Saval up to max level as well. I miss Saval. I wanna get Saval into some of my my team comps here. She's also got a problem though with her card. Her card is kind of shite, but I've already looked through this, and pretty much everyone's got cards, like the cards they need. I can't really take a card off anyone. She should have this one, this card here. This is basically her card, but it's currently on the herder, and I don't think I've got a better choice for the herder at the moment. So that is sad. Actually, let's head over to the herder and see if we might be able to give her something else. And then we can put that on Saval. I could claim one of these. I literally don't have any of hers. So Eternal Calculus is the big one. Increases the wearer's attack by 8% after using an attack for each enemy target hit. Oh, I see. How do I claim this? Or I can just claim it now? Okay. Okay, this works. We are going to have to level it up though. Equip. Switch. Which should be fine. We should be able to level this up. We should have the resources. Oh, you gotta have the ascension materials. That might be where we get screwed. Ugh. How do I get these? Can I auto farm them? I also noticed this feature. When did they add this feature? The quick farms thing. This made life a lot easier getting some of the characters up on their talents. Material exchange. What can we use for this? I actually probably don't want to do that. Yeah, we're going to have to farm that. That's unfortunate. So we might actually have to put the other one back on her because we might end up using the herder. Whereas Saval, we're probably not. You know what? I'm going to force myself to actually do it. So let's give Saval her actual one. Oh, not enhance. Switch. Alright, she's got her proper one, so I just need to make a mental note that I need to go back to the herder and fix her up. Let's go into the warp. We have 10 rolls, plus a couple. I think 3, maybe 2 extras after that. Now, we are already at Soft Pity. We have made our way through Soft Pity, and I think we're at a 32% Soft Pity increase. Chances of getting a 5-star. That doesn't guarantee us a Castorice, but we're hoping for a Castorice. We are hoping for that dare Castorice. So we're going to roll on this now, and it's going to be kind of awkward because now I'm completely out of materials, but it means we can start farming her. But yeah, let's see if we can actually get her. 10 warp. Let's go. Purchase 8. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna have like 2 more rolls after this, I think. Maybe 1. All right, here we go. This should be a rainbow. Yep, it's a rainbow. I saw that. I saw that. This is it. The 50-50. If we don't get her here, we're not getting her at all this time. Not getting her at all. Ooh, okay. Mm-hmm. Oh, yep. And we're fucked. Oh, no. Well, it looks like we're not going to get Castorice. That is unfortunate. Another Himiko, huh? Another Himiko. Well, that is incredibly unfortunate. Oh, I started building links too. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Well, so I think, when's next pity, man? I don't think it's actually possible. Hold up, I need to Google this. When is next pity? Honkai Star Rail pity system. Oh boy, how does the pity system work? When is hard pity? Also, I got some weird shit going on with my internet. If I have an existing connection to something, it's sweet. So that's why streaming and that is actually fine. But whenever I try and make a new connection to something, it just bugs the hell out. 70 to 80 pulls, you'll get the 50-50. And hard pity is in theory at 90. Wait, really? No, the guarantee is probably the guarantee to get a 5-star. So pity usually refers to a 5-star character in general. Including the guarantee, the expected number of pulls for a 5-star is 62. It might also be useful to add that hard pity, the 90 pull guarantee, is officially stated in the details in the store, but the soft pity... Wait, is it? I don't... Wait, what is this? Oh, I know what that is. Okay. So is it 90? Wait, I have literally hard pitied at 183 times now, and it has left me exhausted to the bone and without any free-to-play resources. I am so burnt out. Oh, rip, dude. Okay, so we might be in trouble here. Yeah, I think Castorice is a loss for us. Big rip. You know what? I'm just gonna fire them off. Who's the next character? It's a Naxxus, right? Wait. Wait, is that gold? Huh? No. Okay. Okay. What? Okay, luckily I didn't like decide to hold off and like save my rolls. Okay, we got Castorice. There we go. Holy shit. Okay. Well, that works out awesomely. Nice. Actually, I'm surprised I didn't play like the trailer or something when you pull her. Okay, no, sick. It's gonna be curious if we can build her. I don't think we've got any of the resources. What is she? She's Remembrance? Yeah, I have a feeling I'm gonna have none of her ascendancies. Level up. Oh my god, we're completely out of everything. Oof. Okay, so we're not gonna be able to use her, but technically we can use her because she's got the ability when if you just have her, you get the revive, right? That's one of her abilities, unless I've got a spec into it. Hold on, do I need a spec into it? Is it this? Each time another wing emitter? Nope. Encounters current HP? Nope. After allied targets receive hit? Nope. Okay, I think it's just something that happens. Maybe? I don't know. I don't know. Where do you read that ability? Oh, ability? Talent. For every 1 point, when Netherwing is on the field, Sanctuary of Moon Cocoon. After obtaining Castorice, or when Castorice is in the current team. This is sounding like it. Receive the following effect. In battle, when an ally character receives a killing blow, all ally characters that received a killing blow in this action enter the Moon Cocoon state. Characters in Moon Cocoon to temporarily delay becoming downed. Oh, it's just a delay. And can take actions normally. After the action, and before the start of the next turn, if their current HP increases or they gain a shield, Moon Cocoon is removed. Okay, yeah, it's basically a revive. Otherwise, they'll be downed immediately. So you could get screwed with this if it like immediately goes into a new turn. Because then those characters will just get insta-downed. But otherwise, you should be pretty good with this. I like it. What's the light cone she's meant to have? Wait, we can claim this? Make farewells more beautiful? Oh, that's not a claim. That's a roll. That's not a claim. Sweet now. God, that sound of the dragon. How do you get this? Oh, you got to do it through the Nameless Glory. Okay. We have this one, Victory in a Blink. Increases the wearer's crit damage when the wearer's Memo Sprite uses an ability on an ally target. Increases the damage dealt. Wait. When the wearer's Memo Sprite uses an ability on an ally target. How is this suggested for her? That shouldn't work at all. Is this a Memo Sprite one? After the wearer uses skill, increases the damage dealt by all allies. This one sounds like it would be better to have, honestly. This one does not sound good. We're going to leave her as is, though, for now. We might be able to... Yeah, let's just smart equip her. Popular plan. Oh, we probably don't even have these. Oh, we do, apparently. Okay. Traces, we can level up this trace. That's about it. Cool. Alright, so I've got work to do to get some mats to build my cast now. Awesome. We have cast, though. That's cool. I will take that. And now we save. I think the next character we roll on after Cass is probably going to be Cypher, to be honest. Unless her kit looks bad. But I'm hoping her kit doesn't look bad because, yeah. I'll take another cat girl / fox girl / wolf girl into the group. Actually, we don't have a cat yet, do we? We have a fox wolf, which is her on the screen at the moment. A fox up here of Fug. Actually, we've got a few foxes, but no cats. No cats yet, I don't think. We got dragons too. Another fox. Yeah. Yeah, no cats yet. Cool. But yeah, nice. Okay, let's jump back into the story. Go. Go. Yeah, TP me just near it. I think something big was going to happen when we stopped last stream. It felt like we were going somewhere important. I feel like we're about to res the dragon. Oh, probably gonna have to climb this tower again. It wasn't too much, but... Boom. I wonder when we get a new pet. Can we get like a small version of Castorice's dragon as a pet, please? Alright, I don't know why I'd bother breaking them. They don't actually give you all that much. I'm not sure it's worth it. Actually, let me see what it does give me. Not really worth it. So yeah, we can't go this way because it's blocked off by that stuff. So we're gonna have to go teleport up to the top. So it looks like we're making our way... Yeah, it looks like we're making our way over there. Also, 2 moons. Those moons are so close. Holy shit, look how big they are. What the hell? God there. Oh, it didn't make me do the rotation the other way.
Wow, impressive.
Wow. Can I get the chest without activating the event? Yeah. Let's read this as well. The feast is long ended, the songs long silenced. The evening bell tolls, and the drowned still drift, their faces mirrored in the stars above. Oh, we climbing the bones? Before you are rusted and broken chains, remnants of a path that once led to the tower.
This is going to be difficult.
Didn't Castrum Kremnus also have this?
I'm familiar with this kind of mechanism,
Alright, fix it, Mighty.
but I've never repaired broken chains.
God damn it. Useless. Why are you even here?
If I was more powerful, I would be able to carry one person with each limb and fly the four of us to the other side. The Rune of Recollection is here, but I can't find a miracle orb anywhere. So weird. Oh, could it be in that collapsed tower in the distance?
Oh, okay. Looks like it's your time to
It's
shine.
still up to me to step up in a crisis. Wait here. I'll go check things out.
Go, rush it. Bring it back for us. Oh, I've got to do something? Oh, I just talked to Mem.
Shout for me when you need my help.
Go, Mem.
It. Just leave it to me.
What's she doing? Oh, okay.
Mem did it.
Wait, is that really Mem's ability? Isn't that my ability?
Squirrel
The pink squirrel.
is very smart.
She is very
The
smart.
miracle's range is limited. Please come a little closer.
What do you mean a little closer?
Aren't I a good fit for Orynyx's priest?
Okay, this is
Of
working
course.
out quite nicely.
You're the most competent priest ever.
Boom. And we can drop it off. Actually, I wonder if there was something around here that we could have got. You know what? I think it'll be fine.
The alchemical matrix.
Actually, I
should
am
be
kind of
behind this
curious.
door.
Hold on. I smell a secret. There's gonna be a secret. No, give me my camera back. There we go. Oh, okay. No, it blocks you. No secret. Felt like a prime opportunity for a secret, but okay. Okay.
Is that?
3B. What up, girl?
Wow, there's so
Oh,
many
it's
of you.
Trianne. Uh-oh.
It's little Cass and little Gray. Oh, there's also little D and the pink puppy.
Does she know?
Trianne,
Surely she knows.
aren't you?
Trianne and Mighty. I get it now. I don't. I'm just gonna say dead.
This is the first time I've encountered a deceased friend while going upstream in the River of Souls.
Does she know, or is she gonna be freaked out by it?
Works like this. Just like the other departed spirits we've encountered along the way. I'm also unable to sense the aura of the living on Lady Trianne.
Rip.
Yup, you're right. Trianne already knows that she'll not be able to return to everyone's side.
Okay, she does know.
But Trianne believed that little Cass would eventually return to the Netherrealm.
She was waiting for us.
So, Trianne has been standing here, at this spot closest to the world of the living, and waiting for little Cass.
Why does she call everyone little? I'm little Grey too.
have been very tough for you.
But according to what Trian said, we're almost at the entrance of the Nether Realm.
She seems pretty high-spirited.
Trian promised Trevi and Trinan that when little Cass got here, Trian would get the gift ready and be the first person to run over and welcome you.
The gift ready? What's the gift?
So, little Cass, don't cry. Please, accept this.
Is this the thing she was making and the other two took over to make it?
Finally finished it.
Oh.
This is what Lady Treeby once mentioned.
Is that Dan Heng? Yeah, okay, that's Dan Heng, that's Stella, Aglaya, Castorice, the trio. I can never remember this chick's name, but basically the Sky God girl, Cypher, Finan, Mighty, and Anaxis. What's interesting here is, isn't there a whole bunch of others? Isn't there a whole bunch of other, not Titans, but whatever these people are called, Chrysalis heirs? Aren't there a bunch of others? Is it just these ones that get along with each other to some degree? I mean, Cypher and Anaxis don't really get along with the rest of the group. Probably Anaxis the most. Cypher is just a little bit of a gremlin.
The gift for me that you didn't manage to finish.
The holy maiden of Yanis. Even when separated by life and death, their thoughts are still connected.
Trian spent a lot of time drawing this. Trian hopes that little Cass likes it.
Frame it, Cass.
Seriously? It's seriously a wonderful drawing. Lady Trian.
This is our flame chase journey.
Mighty's kind of in the struggle, isn't he?
Little Cass, we don't know what your journey was like before. Trevi has always said that it must have been a very harsh and frightening journey. But little Cass no longer has anything to fear now, because everyone is here with you in this flame chase journey.
That's right. Only now, when I see Lady Trian's gift, do I realize that I've already obtained so many things I would never have dared to dream of since I embarked on the flame chase journey. It's the first time I've gained so many companions. The first time I picked up the hobbies of crafting and photography. The first time I had dinner with someone else. The first time
Wait, it's the first time she's ever had a dinner with someone else? What?
Very long time, and hugged it to sleep. The first time I wore a dress personally made by Lady Aglaya. The first time I went for a walk with Lady Treeby, Lady Trian, and Lady Trinan. The first time I enjoyed the night breeze and looked up at the stars with Miss Hyacinth.
Oh,
The
her
first
name's
time I
Hyacinth?
took care
Okay.
of Dromesis
There we go.
With the Trailblazer. Looking back at all these experiences I never thought were possible, it feels as though the scales of my life had shrunk from centuries and decades down to minutes and seconds. And all of them are so precious. I took countless photos in the past, but they're all black and white landscapes. I don't have a single one with friends.
We can make one now,
If I had known,
Cass.
I would have taken more pictures.
Then shall we take one now?
Trian says yes! Trian likes little Cass and would love to take a picture with little Cass.
Sadly, being departed souls Our images cannot be captured in the world of the living.
I thought so too.
We're gonna come up with a way. Where there's a will, there's a way.
Are we seriously going to leave any room for regret?
There won't be any regrets. This vivid drawing surpasses any photograph from the world of the living.
The vivid drawing.
Little Cass smiled. Treevee, Trinin, and Trian's wishes finally come true!
I remember you once said that fate is not the flowers that bloom at the end of the road, but where people tread beyond the gate. Now, the path that belongs to me is about to reach the end. Thank you for bringing me the final key.
Key? Little Cass, why are you talking in riddles all of a sudden?
I have a feeling that soon, this gift of yours will become the key to saving Mrs. Life.
Oh? Wait, I see Cypher.
That's amazing! Then keep smiling and carry on bravely!
I just saw her lurking behind us. What's she doing?
Little Gray, everyone, see you tomorrow!
With a blinding smile, Trian's golden form disappears in the thin fog of Styxia's moonlight.
Lady Trian.
The aura of this place. We have indeed reached the end of the stream of souls. If I go any further, I might lose myself. I must leave now, for the black tide still wreaks havoc in the realm of the living.
Alright, can you find your way out?
I have broken free from the chains of death countless times. This time will be no different. Castorice, will you fulfill your duty for the flame chase?
I shall. Oh?
I have yet to make my decision,
Oh.
Lord Mighty.
What is the decision, I wonder?
No matter. Make the choice your heart desires. Even if it takes 1,000 years of waiting. I will continue to fight till I die. Then rise from death. Till the miracle descends.
Is the decision maybe for her to pick up the Death God or the Death Titan thing? Core Flame?
There is one more thing you should know, Lord Mighty.
What is it?
Professor Anaxa may have deduced the principles behind the Era Nova. You and I may be reincarnated as strife and death in the next cycle, becoming calamities wreaking havoc upon the world.
Is Cypher now realizing she's
I
also
see.
going to be involved in that? She's going to be forced to become trickery or mischief, whatever it was?
Is that all? Are you going to accept such a fate without complaints?
I mean, I don't think there's any way that he can change it.
Do you have a strategy to shatter the shackles of our fate?
I haven't found it yet. Perhaps I never will.
I know what it's going to be. Oh my god, I've figured it out. It's the Stellaron. Yup. The Stellaron landed here and for whatever reason forced humans to then take up the mantles of gods. and then gave the gods the power to recreate the world. And the way we're going to break out of it is probably... I get the feeling the current Crisis heirs are going to die. But I think somehow by then fighting the Stellaron, whatever shape form that takes, will be kind of like a time thing, and we'll go back and be able to revive them all. I have a feeling. That's my guess. And that's not going to happen this expansion, I don't think. Like this 3.2. I think that's probably more like a 3.4, 3.5 thing that's going to happen, but yeah, that's my theory.
Then, cease wasting your thoughts on futile matters. Control what little you can. And when fate's inescapable grasp comes,
run.
Resist it with the strength of your mighty will.
Thank you, Lord Mighty. I will find the right decision.
Peace, brother. Alright. Again, why is Cypher just...
Strife,
What is she doing?
may you meet a fitting end.
This must be the alchemical matrix the spirit mentioned. Let's see. We need to insert Aquila's sky, Giorios' earth, Kefali's fire, Fagusa's ocean.
Is it literally just going to be... Oh, how do you do Nestia's love? The others are all like elements that you could probably do.
It seems our sweet Princess Homebody has made up her mind. In that case, seamstress, I suppose I no longer need to deliver your message. My time is rather precious after all.
She about to zoom?
Whether you wish to break free from death or not, please, follow your heart. By the promise you once made, I ask that you fulfill your duty one final time. Castorice, please, live as a human, and die as one.
Oh, so a Goliath doesn't want her to
According
become...
the alchemist, the final piece
a
is
god?
supposed to be me. However, he is not privy to the past, and therefore cannot see the full picture.
The past?
I saw the twins of death in Kefali's memory, and now I am certain that I was one of them. The trial of the Hand of Shadow demanded taking the life of your family. I died during that trial, falling before the gate to the new world. And my sister, whom I never met, became the Titan Thanatos of this cycle. She was consumed with regret over my death, so she used the Titan's authority to reforge my soul. Yet, it also means she has never revealed herself to anyone, hidden away from the entire world. That's because the Titan she became already fell at the start of everything.
Already fell?
They died for me, and now lie in slumber in the River of Souls.
So the Death God has just been asleep this whole time?
That's right. The River of Souls is no material river. It cannot be blocked by ordinary means. Only a divine corpse can prevent the dead from reaching the
Oh,
next
okay, so she
world.
did turn into the dragon. Well, that
That's
theory
why-
also came true. Look at that.
We have to awaken Pollux from death before we can retrieve the core flame of death. We have to reforge its body with the power of alchemy.
Which she learnt from
But
Anaxis.
Cass, if that alchemist speaks the truth, does that mean you're also part of the dragon body?
Yes.
According to those departed spirits, I was indeed born as the dragon's twin.
Wait, does that mean Cass can turn into
Before
a
we talk
dragon?
about that, Have you heard the sighs?
Oh shit, wait, are they gonna mention the chests? The chests sigh when you pick them up? You sighed many times on the way here.
No, not from me. The sounds that come from the memories when we were collecting the souls.
When were we collecting souls? Wait, what?
Ah, I heard them too. So what are those?
I think it's probably the sign of Pollux's wish being fulfilled. They must have realized how heavy a price they'd need to pay when they used their divine authority to resurrect a dead woman. That's why they exerted every ounce of their strength to send me to Styxia, a city that called for death, a land where none is hostile to death.
I just want to point out this, so Castorice wanted to get rid of death, right? As in, she wanted to, if she were to ascend, she wanted to change the world so that people would live forever. But I think what we just saw and just heard there was that even if death is dead, I guess, people still die, but they don't go to a place. They kind of remain in limbo. So I'm not sure what she's after can actually be done.
They never saw their wish fulfilled and fell so prematurely, all because they wanted to give me a new life. Pollux must really want to know how their sister has been after giving their all to save her. That wish is the reason Pollux's soul still lingers in the mortal realm even after their fall, quietly watching and documenting every detail of their sister's life.
Ah, so instead of picking up objects on the way here,
We were instead showing things to a strand of yearning that lingers here. Now, we must weave these yearnings together and restore them into Pollux's complete soul.
but all of this is just a hypothesis, right? What if we go through with the ritual and it turns out totally different?
I love Mem's book, man. It makes Mem out to be
That's
like a
fine.
character that's like, well, actually,
Professor
or
Anaxa often reminds
I'm just
us,
gonna fact check
such
you
is the
right there
nature
because
of
in my
alchemy.
book it says
The true outcome can only be known once the process is complete. This is why alchemy is also known as the miracle of creation. Now, the puzzle of Pollux's yearnings is nearly complete, with only one final piece remaining. I shall reveal what they have been yearning to know in the alchemical matrix. I will show them my whole life since I left Styxia.
Okay.
Lady Trian has already drawn a picture of my entire life, and it is now in my hands.
Is it a drawing of your entire life though? I feel like it's probably not. Or is she saying they're the only important people in her life? Maybe that's what she's saying? Oh, hello. I was just running around randomly, but yeah, I'll take a bug. All right, back to the mid. Oh, I see a chest. Ooh, we almost stepped in it. Yoink. That sound. Ah, I think that's what she's talking about. I'm not sure. She waffled on a bit there, and it got a little confusing, but yeah.
Then, let the ritual begin.
Oh, I thought we were gonna actually have to bring like fire, water, and all that.
Objective is complete.
I guess not.
That is all. Such is what Professor Anaxa always says after preparing for an alchemical ritual. And now, Pollux, I shall lift you from the river of souls and reforge your soul.
Oh, I get the feeling this is gonna be a cinematic. Prepare.
Perhaps you will be disturbed by this, and your body may become horrifying to behold. But if even the slightest trace of your soul remains, the soul that once ferried me to this side of the shore, then please, look at me.
Look at me.
To thank you in person. I have obtained everything you sacrificed your divinity for. Lady Almanette.
Did she recognize you? Oh, she must be the first soul we can communicate with here, right?
I'm afraid she is just another spirit trapped here, like the rest of them. The only difference is that I was there when she died. Please, go on. I'm listening. Are you about to tell the story of Styxia?
Yes. You're just as smart as I imagined, but... never mind. Now's not the time.
There's no need to worry, Elder. Take a look around you. You're already at the resting place of the dead.
The world of the dead. But how?
I understand that you chose to remain silent about the story to protect Castorice, the girl who coexists with death. But you no longer need to hide that story. I can assure you that you have protected that girl's life well.
Well, in that case, let me begin.
Why is she telling us a story about Styxia?
Styxia, the pearl of the ocean, plagued by unwarranted calamity and ravaged by death in the fairy tale. It was the first city-state to shift their faith towards death, even before Idonia did. From where you stand now, I suppose that's a bit hard to believe. Right?
Indeed. I cannot imagine that those from the era Chrysia, blessed with eternal life, could ever yearn for death.
It's a weird angle to
I have
take.
pondered the same question.
Usually the angle you go is when you live for so
But
long,
I am afraid
you do want to die.
there is no clear answer to it.
That's the curse of immortality,
Journeys and
right?
epics are only glorious and magnificent, because all things eventually fade to dust. That's how someone once explained to me why death is necessary to the world. But I still can't take that as the final answer. Would a world without journeys and epics be worse off?
I take it the one who spoke this line was a general, or perhaps a warrior. I, however, did find some inspiration in these words. Would you like to hear my thoughts, Castorice?
Please enlighten me, Lady Almanette. Though I have already made up my mind on how to handle the authority and core flame of death. Your words might truly guide me toward the path forward.
So decision just to destroy it, maybe?
Are neither warriors nor generals. Therefore, journeys and epics cannot truly resonate with us. But what if I reframe it like this? What if love is not a trait bestowed upon mortals by Nestia, but a blessing from death?
Eh?
Love.
No one ever invented the word cherish in the era when life was eternal. For all the good things in the world could be revisited endlessly. And every bond formed carried no risk of being severed. The so-called Era Chrysia was an age devoid of both virtue and sin. People did not truly live. They simply existed, going through the motions without passion or purpose, then waiting for something to happen. Perhaps the people of Styxia chose to embrace death not out of fascination with its cruel and fearsome side,
but with the
but
feeling of
instead
elation that it brought.
became fixated and obsessed with the impulses and desires tied to a
Okay.
finite existence.
I can see that. That's an interesting angle.
Therefore, death is not a thing of fear and desperation, but...
That's right, Castorice. It is the reason we shed tears when parting ways, and also the original spark that ignited the passion of mortals. If you truly intend to deprive the world of death, then be prepared to witness it return to a state of stagnation.
Well, her mind might be not made up anymore.
I understand, Lady Amunet. Our limited lifespan shapes all that we know and love. Not even the Death Titan has the right to take that away from humankind again.
Here's Castorice saying,
Vestia's love was the chrysalis of gold's first blessing, but it most likely wasn't understood by mankind. We only learned to interpret this wonderful gift after Thanatos' arrival. If the world was bereft of death, then the Queen of Styxia wouldn't have played midwife in delivering me into this world. You wouldn't have welcomed me into Idonia, and Aglaya would never have invited me to join the Flame Chase journey. None of these stories would ever have happened, and I would never have lived, let alone found happiness. Thank you, Mother. I will use all the love I've experienced in this long life to complete the final miracle. My teacher.
Oh, here we go.
Alexandrus, grant me the wisdom of all things. I call upon thee.
This has equivalent exchange though, right?
Dragon's corpse.
What's she gonna have to sacrifice to do this?
Rises from the earth, falls from
The
sky.
hell is that?
As above, so below. This is the greatest power of all powers.
Damn.
Unstoppable in this world.
Oh, is that a skull?
The great work that commands all death. I shall grant you embrace.
Oh, it's like in an egg. Oh, we gotta fight it? Oh, that's so weird. When allied target's HP is reduced, accumulates Desperate Bubble. Upon receiving the limit, reaching the limit, remove damage mitigation and enter the enhanced state. Wait, what's its damage mit?
Is the girl who once saved my life truly gone?
No, she dare.
You show yourself again. Once we eradicate this hatred and regret.
But I can really do.
So what is the damage mit? Unless it goes into damage mit. Maybe I read that wrong.
White tiger, eating less calm. Watch this!
Ooh, she's close to death. I get a heal. Okay, I do get a heal. Thank God. To do the heal though, we are gonna have to just normal attack with Fei Zhao. Alright, here comes the heal.
Please allow me to purge the root.
Big heals, big heals. That did not heal as much as I thought it was gonna heal. Pew, 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 pew. Oh, that dealt like no damage. What? Yeah, we need a heal. We need a heal. We need a heal. Bunnies, go!
The truth burns clear as everything in this world is merely fleeting.
By the order of the Ten Lords, execute the Marstruck!
Alright. He's almost broken. The bunnies will probably break him. Her sister is speaking. Oh my lordy.
Don't be afraid.
That's not good.
You could have surrendered.
This is interesting. I wonder if we get any health back from breaking. No, we don't get any health back that way.
That's how a true master does it.
I venture forth to hunt.
I'm just gonna break the other one just in case, because I'm not actually sure what they do, but they are linked. Oh, unless they're sharing a health bar? No, they can't be.
No amnesty for the Marstruck.
Okay, healer is coming up. Big heals, big heals, big heals.
Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, that's pretty decent. We're still in kind of a risky area though. I'm not sure if Linksha has enough heals for this.
I could take care of me. Time to
So
show
we're getting
you
low.
what really Azure Dragon.
Our next heal isn't forever either. Yeah, we might need to bring Luocha. Shoom.
No amnesty for the Marstruck. I venture forth to hunt. Forever triumphant!
Yeah, I have a feeling this would have gone a lot differently with a Luocha. I have a feeling these next couple of turns we're gonna get wiped though.
I get it now.
Oh, maybe not. We just broke him. Or her, I guess. Ew.
Immerse yourself.
Oh, we don't have a heal. No.
Darkness.
We didn't plan that very well. I think we're dead here. One's dead. Oh wait, Castorice's ability. Oh my god.
Nothing more.
And before she just gets hit again. Okay, maybe not. Oh my god, we're alive. We're still alive. We do need to heal March up though. Yeah, this is fine.
Skills pop
Okay, you can't die from that butterfly thing. Interesting. Alright, that should have got rid of the curse. Yeah, so she won't die because of Castorice's thing now. She should be okay. We can't actually use the ability here because we need the Linksha heal.
No amnesty
No. Oh, wait. Healing? Wait, how did we heal?
By the order of the Ten Lords,
Huh?
execute the Marastruck!
I mean, I'll take it.
Both body and mind must be pure.
I venture forth to hunt, always soaring, forever triumphant.
Bippity boppity boop. Oh, wait. The dragon is now taking a lot of damage. I feel like something has happened here that I'm not fully understanding.
No amnesty for the Marastruck.
Huge damage.
There's no more need to weep in grief. I will grant you peace.
Sister,
Yes, it's me. I'm back.
please stop killing my friends.
The truth burns clean. Everything in this world is merely fleeting.
It's time.
Fei Zhao's after this? Okay.
Execution.
Is it when it gets max this? Maybe? I get the full heal? I'm not sure how I can increase this though. Oh, each attack they do increases it? Okay. Okay, you just got 100%. Wait, I think that's bad.
Be careful. They may be moving by instinct, but there is fury welling up within them.
Okay, that is bad. Oh, and now it's got damage mitt. Okay. I see. I think we just go for a single attack here.
No amnesty for the Marastruck.
I venture forth to hunt,
It's losing... How is it losing it? Is it each attack?
forever triumphant.
So 98%, does it lose any or do we need to attack it? We might have to attack it to reduce this.
Time to cleanse the filth. Wouldn't you agree?
98. No, it's still at 98. Oh, look at that. Almost up to full health again. Now it's at 97. I'm not sure how or why. Intriguing.
Never hesitate. Too slow.
Get it now? Skills.
Alright, so now they're both broken.
This crime?
Do we just attack the dragon now? I think we do. I think we just attack the dragon.
By the order of the Ten Lords, execute the Marastruck!
Hoo-yah! Oh, that dealt no damage, even the ult? Oh. I might actually switch targeting and just keep focusing on the tentacles.
Time to show you what I can really do. Azure Dragon.
Ha, 69%.
Eating less calm. Watch this!
Uh-oh. That seems bad.
You can hurt me.
Okay, we're okay, we're okay. Okay, now we can attack it again, though, and actually deal damage to its thing.
Have your fangs and claws. I venture forth to hunt.
Big damage, big damage.
Soaring, forever triumphant.
Oh yeah, it's taking a bit of damage now. And it's now at 31%, so we should get the full heal soon. 14%.
For the Marastruck.
Oh yeah, this is coming down real fast now. Swap. Do, 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 do.
You could have surrendered.
Next is March. This is fine.
Show me what you can do.
Alright, there we go. 0%. But now it starts building up again, right? I'm holding off on this ultimate until he gets shield back again. Might not actually... Oh, no, it'll probably get shield here, right? Yeah, there we go. Ah! The big suck.
I venture forth to hunt, always soaring, forever triumphant.
Jeez. I'm gonna heal off of that.
The truth burns clear. Everything in this world.
Oh god, he's almost up to... Or she's almost up to 75%. It's gonna be close. Might get her before she switches to the... Switches phase. Maybe not. Oh, phase out maybe?
I'm your best one then.
3, 1. Oh, we've got it. Rip dragon.
Don't turn back to the nether realm.
Oh, she doesn't like it there?
Oh, death. Sleep in peace.
I'm sorry I have to wake you up from ancient death. And I know you're anxious. Shh. Don't be afraid. Do you remember me? I'm the girl you once carried across the Sea of Souls. I'm sorry I wasn't able to remember you, but with the help of many people, I was finally able to pick up these broken fragments of my past. I'm back, Pollux.
And before she doesn't remember.
I know this might not be what you wanted. But I have to do this. So please, carry me across the Sea of Souls again and return me to the Netherrealm, just like you did in the past. Please take me to where the core flame of death rests.
Nodded like there was some kind of acknowledgement
I'll
there,
be going now.
but it did not seem like that. Oh, great, let's go. And she's going to say, no, this is a journey, I have to go. We won't have to go into an egg, right? Oh, these are both saying that we're going to go with her, but yeah, she's going to say, no, this is a journey I need to do by myself. Great, let's go.
looks scary, but as long...
Eh? Oh, she was going to take us with her. Okay. The way she said that was very much, this is a journey I must take.
What's wrong?
Feel dizzy. I'm done for. I feel dizzy. I might collapse here, actually. I wouldn't be surprised.
What's wrong with her?
Her time is almost up. If I don't go now, I'm afraid her soul will return to Thanatos' embrace before me.
What? Oh no! Is there anything we can do?
Don't worry. I promised I would ask Thanatos for the Trailblazers' right to roam the Earth again. Mem, stay here and keep a close watch until I return, alright?
Okay, we are staying here. Okay.
Alright. I'm the best at taking care of others. Go on, Cass. Make sure not to leave yourself with any regrets.
No regrets. Take your time. I can still hold out. I'll go too. Let's see who gets to the Netherrealm first. She's gonna say no.
That's not funny.
It's a deal then.
Is the dragon gonna get its head out of the egg?
Please.
Or the stone, whatever that is?
Wait for me.
Also, tiny dragon compared to the dragon we saw wrapped around the building. Oh, you sit in your little... Oh, that was quick. Venture not with me into the vast sea, for perhaps without seeing me, you will lose your way in the ocean. The ocean I cross is never
After
something.
all that.
Hold. We might be able to still read it. We can. Okay. Oh, you sit in your little dinghy, eager to hear my song and follow closely behind. Please turn back. Return to the homeland you know so well. Venture not with me into the vast sea, for perhaps without seeing me you will lose your way in the ocean. The ocean I cross has never been sailed by anyone.
You still ended up back here.
Are we going to see Cass's sister? Damn.
So the legends were true. The Netherrealm really is a sea of flowers. Yes.
Oh, there she is.
Just like the flower fields we tended to back then. Is that you, Plixia? Do you remember me?
How long has she been here, man? Just sitting
I don't
here.
have the memories from that time, but I've seen you before during an experiment. I see. Call me Thanatos, then. It'll be easier. However, since you recognize the name, you must already know everything about Thanatos, right? Yes. I'm here to reforge the order of life and death in Amphorius. You know, my sister was a sympathetic, but rather sensitive person. Whenever she didn't want to say what was on her mind, she would avoid eye contact and look off into the distance. Just like what you are doing now. Can you tell me about the last Era Nova? What did you do, Plixia?
should I begin? I suppose we can start from the beginning. A long, long time ago, there were a pair of like-minded twins. As foretold in the prophecy, they were chosen to be successors to the god of death. But fate was cruel. The price of attaining divinity was to take the life of a family member with our own hands.
That trial was indeed recorded in that memory.
Then you should already know that my sister voluntarily gave up her own life, so that I could ascend as the demigod of death. But I couldn't accept that. Why did we have to kill each other for a future she'd never see herself? That's not fair. So, while weaving the laws of the new world, I shattered the forbidden bottom line for life and death.
What does
I
that mean?
reshaped my sister's soul and took the form of the great dragon Pollux to carry her up the River of Souls and back into the mortal realm. But our fates were already decided and manifested in unexpected ways in response to my futile actions. Aging is an unbreakable law of nature laid upon humankind, created at the same time as death. When the living die, their souls will meet Thanatos, who would determine where every soul goes. If the Reaper raises their left hand, the soul is granted death and allowed to enter the Netherrealm to await reincarnation. If they raise their right hand, the soul is rejected by the Netherrealm and returned to the mortal realm to continue walking the earth.
That's why the Hand of Shadow can only lay down judgment and not embrace another being.
Yes. Death was originally a pair of hands, but they were split in twain when we reached the mortal realm, never to touch each other ever again.
So Kath has the
half
death
of
one?
Thanatos that represents life, the undying human who grants death.
Yeah.
That was the curse I forced upon you.
And she was left with only being able to send them back to wander the
What
world.
about you?
And that's why they
Half is
can't get here
Thanatos,
anymore.
representing death. I shoulder the fate of defying death. I died the moment I entered the world of the living. From then on, my Titan also no longer existed in this world. The cycle of life and death stopped. Souls were denied their audience with death, and were left stranded within an ever-rising river of the dead. What irony. My selfish desire to save your life.
Is that what the Black Flood is?
And
The Black
the
Wave, or whatever it's called?
A fate far worse than death instead.
Oh.
Then, what was left
Oh.
of my reason was left behind in the Netherrealm, where I've been taking care of these flowers day after day, until there is now a sea of them, all while mulling over the subject of life, death, parting, and enduring an endless loneliness.
Oof, yeah, she would have been here for a very long time.
Fate is absurd indeed. Our lives were a mirrored image of one another, like a pair of hands. Even so, we arrived at the same destination.
Although I'm actually surprised with how much time she has spent alone. I'm surprised she isn't out of her mind. Like, gone absolutely crazy.
We walked different paths, yet experienced the same pain.
I had hoped that maybe you would at least have a good life in this cycle. I'm sorry. I lived my life well. It didn't go to waste. As far as I'm concerned, you did nothing wrong. Even though I forced the authority of granting death to humanity upon you, a total stranger. Too many responsibilities were forced upon me in the course of this long journey. I was once lost, even upset. But I realized recently that if it weren't for your blessing, I wouldn't have understood the source of these emotions, nor would I have realized my purpose. I wouldn't have made it here to reunite with my missing half. And we wouldn't be discussing our past while sharing the same view of this landscape. I wouldn't have understood the meaning of our existence. The meaning of our existence. This sea of flowers blooms on dead land, because we sowed it with the seeds of our separation and watered it with our tears of loneliness.
One way of looking at it.
Yes, the only thing death is allowed to create are flowers that bloom from blood and tears. That's why Thanatos cannot create living beings at will, nor can the Hand of Shadow determine a person's remaining days. Because the life and death of mortals should never be dictated by another's will. Are you saying there's no point in Thanatos' existence? No. No single being can bear the scales of life and death on their own. Not even a god. Life and death weigh equally heavy. We both know that now, don't we?
She gonna become life and Castorice is gonna become death?
You, too, must have had a difficult life. We've taken quite a ridiculous journey together, haven't we? I had a feeling, even back then, that we would meet again one day. Not to embrace one another after a long separation, but to come in search of retribution. Tell me the answer that's already been written. And let us draw this. It's been far too long. I've waited here for centuries, watching day after day as desperate spirits are denied by this lonely wasteland. I always hoped I would see you among them. But I was also afraid of seeing you. I didn't know how I could possibly face you again. But more than anything, I was afraid that you might have forgotten all about me.
I mean, technically she did.
But don't you see, Polixia? I made it back anyway. You don't have to shoulder death's authority on your own anymore. It was always meant to be held in two hands anyway.
Yeah,
So,
it definitely sounds like they're splitting
let's give our
responsibilities.
core flame to her, and have her take it back to the mortal realm. Give humanity back their cycle of life and death. Our responsibility as Thanatos was never about picking out favorite souls. We were only meant to watch over life. Let's tend the field together and create a warm sea of flowers for all the souls to come. What do you think, Polixia? Yes, just one last step. You shall wither, and through that, the dead will sprout again from the remains, and be reborn with the dead flame. As foretold by the prophecy, Thanatos' authority is only destined for only one person to wield. As the Chrysos heir of death, as their demigod, as a titan, our fated moment has arrived once again.
Just like before.
Yes, just like before. But unlike that time, the ones undergoing the trial this time are prepared.
You've made up your mind?
Yes, as dictated by fate. But I won't be afraid. As long as you're here with me. Complete your trial in this life. Grant me the embrace of death. And light the spark of life ablaze. You've been tempered by life and death.
Okay, so it's sounding like they can't share the power
Wasteland its first breath of life.
with what she just said. It has to only be one.
Like a raven butterfly, flying swiftly into the netherrealm, perching on the twig of death.
I will. After this, I will remain permanently in the Netherrealm. The River of Souls shall return here and rain down from the sky, scattering souls across the earth. The cycle of life and death will flow once again. This sea of flowers you sowed shall bear countless joyous or sorrowful souls, and bloom evermore.
I gotta say, her realization that death is kind of a good thing came kind of weirdly and suddenly after she'd already made up her mind, like, and she was pretty confident on her mind. I feel like there was probably something else that needed to happen there to make it a little bit more convincing that she had a switch of mind there.
Just one last thing. Can you grant me one wish?
Of course. What is it?
She wants to be hugged, embraced.
Please.
Oh.
Don't forget me.
I promise you.
Because that's Castorice's,
In the next world, even if I have endured another reincarnation.
That's Castorice's prophecy, right?
Even if we do not know each other's names, I will still hold you tightly in my arms. Just like what I did when we were born.
Castorice. Castorice. You're as beautiful as a fleeting butterfly.
Oh, she got her embrace.
I will bring rest to death. And from now on, stagnant life will once again flow.
And that's her prophecy, right? Fulfilled. She will experience embrace for the first time, and then there'll be separation.
Time flies. In the blink of an eye, the 15th entry hour is already at hand. When this farce is over, your soul will be placed on the scales of life and death. Are you ready?
No need to ask so many times. Of course I am.
Then why do you drag your feet? Is your fear of crowds holding you back again?
I simply find them too noisy. Paying attention to conceited fools like them would be an utter waste of my time.
Such harsh words. As I see it, you are no less arrogant than they are.
Got him.
I couldn't agree more.
Oh, he agrees.
I did not expect to hear that from you. Are you not going to refute me?
I know myself better than you think I do. At the very least, better than a stowaway like you.
And they say men whose ends are nigh have but kind words. Well, that is exactly why I chose you.
Should I thank you for the compliment?
The hour of the trial has come. Do you have an answer for me? And how will you prove the veracity of your argument?
I suppose there is no point in putting this off any longer. Do you recall where we stopped the last time?
Stopped.
You were saying that Amphorius's history is cyclical.
Indeed. The demigods that bear the core flames.
Oh my god,
eventually
Castorice
become the new
is there
titans
now.
At the world's end. Remember what happened on the Holy Mountain? Calypso, Naias. As their destined ends approached, one by one, they left this world, leaving only the twins, who are fated to succeed death. Unfortunately, while their journey is consistent with ours, you and Calypso, as well as Nikador and Naias, act as supporting evidence. I can only come up with a rough sketch for my theory of a cyclical history. For all the pains I took to reach this point, I had already lost hope of ever obtaining definitive proof. After all, the past is in the past. Proving that we are the legacies of heroes of the past is a hopeless endeavor. That is, until I met a girl named Polixia and her sister.
Oh, right, because he went to the underworld,
If
right?
Castorice was truly sent from the past to the present
Netherworld.
for the Titan's self-serving reasons, then having lived through 2 cycles, and with Styxia as the pivot, she will no doubt be the link to connect all of this together. If the Twins of Death can bridge 2 cycles to reunite at the shores of the Sea of Souls, then my hypothesis will no longer be just a hypothesis. And you too will get the answer to your question.
Well, that is all well and good, but how can you be so sure? If there is even the slightest error in your hypothesis, the girl will be shattered.
It matters not. The most important quality a scholar must possess is foolhardiness. If you are overly cautious, then you'll never have the gumption to make the first step, and change will never come. Besides, I, Anaxagoras, am destined to overturn this farcical world. Come, let us go and teach those pathetic worms one final lesson.
I'm confused. Is he trying to get rid of the gods? Is he trying to stop the cyclical nature of this world, of just continuously getting new gods and reforging itself all the time? What is his goal? I know he's like a truth seeker, but like, I mean, the truth can't be it, right? There has to be more to it. Also, why'd my team change? Oh, this is the...
So they are leaving the final debate to him.
This is the Anaxus team. Okay.
Let those Chrysos heirs who started this terrible war hear you. Let them hear the voices of the people.
I get the feeling he's about to turn on them. Hear us, help us.
As always, that woman knows how to stir up a crowd.
Professor Anaxa, I thought you'd pass on this.
Everyone must cast their vote, or this assembly would serve no purpose.
Prof, do you truly think it's wise to entrust the fate of the world to an assembly like this?
Akama has stood strong under this system for 1,000 years. It stands to reason that there is purpose in its existence. But that is not what you're asking, is it? What you really want to know is Aglaya making the right decision in entrusting the fate of the world to you?
Nothing ever escapes you.
I didn't spend all those years teaching you.
I feel like Finan's gonna have a huge glow up. Not this patch, but in a future one.
If I recall.
I feel like they're building him up.
To tell the truth, I feel like I'm on my way to an execution chamber instead of a podium. So, do you have an answer to that question?
No, I don't.
I thought so.
Because that question is not yours to ask in the first place. Is Aglaya entrusting the world to you the right decision? Don't make me laugh. That is a question that woman must answer herself. Why are you fretting about this on her behalf? Or have you been seeing yourself as her pawn all this time? Listen up. I'll say this only once. Flip your perspective around and ask yourself this instead. What should I do to ensure that the world doesn't stray from the correct path? That is what you should be thinking about. You still have time, so give it some thought. Oh, and don't bother telling me the answer. Tell it to those begging for salvation from the gods.
Got it. Thank you.
He's just thinking,
Professor
this guy's a little bit extra.
That's Anaxagoras to you.
Oh, damn.
Who will you be voting
No
for?
nickname basis with you anymore, Finan.
That'll depend on how well you perform. May Circe safeguard your thoughts.
Alright, military runner. Lord Anaxa, you're finally here. The last speaker for the assembly will be taking the stage soon. The resolution will be passed after that. Lady Guinness has reserved a special seat for you. Shall I show you to it? Lead the way. Alright, this way, please.
I actually don't necessarily mind things remaining the way they are.
Elders and citizens.
I was trying to figure out if that was Gwenithan / Aglaya's VA. Sounded very similar.
Finan of Ides Elysiae, virtuous citizen of Akama, and the last speaker of the assembly.
Much obliged.
Could have also been Cass, because I have a feeling Cass is voicing the sister as well.
Penniless lad working for Aglaya. Where's Lady Goldweaver? Why is she sending this guy to give the last speech? Is this really the end of the Flame Chase journey?
Can this dude really face down kindness?
This absolute dude. Is this dude capable?
By Kefali above, dear citizens of Akama, as you look upon me, so too do I see you. I see your fear and misgivings, your apprehension about the discord between the Chrysos heirs and the Council of Elders, and your uneasiness about the future of the Holy City. Yet, before you contemplate something as grand as the fate of the world, I ask that you look closer. Look beyond the horizon illuminated by Kefali, at the crisis threatening to overwhelm us.
What?
Ides Elysiae, my beloved hometown, is a village forgotten by time.
Yeah, this is the point I was making before.
The most invigorating breeze and wheat
And
fields
now
that
it's
spread
gone.
all the way to the sea. I once thought that there I would enjoy a lifetime of peace and quiet with my friends and family.
And it's true, these guys are all happy to just live here
I could invite all of you to that paradise,
and be safe.
far from the noise and chatter of the world. Alas, I can't. Because she and all that she nurtured, all that I loved, they have long been devoured by the black tide. My beloved home.
I'm very interested to see if the black tide is linked to death. I think it is. So it should go once Cass takes the mantle.
My father, Hieronymus, fought with a broken sword to his last breath to protect his child.
Oh, Aglaia is there. Okay.
My mother, Aldada, she was ripped apart by monsters. Also, I might live to stand before you here and now. Galba, he was a hunter. But in the end, those arms that once drew a bow instead embraced Piso, his beloved son, as they both breathed their last. Pythias, the teacher, risked her life to save her students, but a burning beam fell on her, crushing her. And what of Livia, her daughter? Did she make it out alive? No, she didn't. Livia, Piso, and so many other children. My childhood friends. They were all swallowed by the black tide and turned into monsters. They kept saying the same thing over and over. Even up until the final moment, I finally steeled my heart and granted them eternal peace with my sword. Why, Fine? Aren't we the best of friends?
Okay, that's kind of screwed up that they were still talking like that when they'd already changed.
Is the black tide. A looming threat that can bring Akuma to its knees any time. Kindness may have promised that with the 3 Titans of Calamity Con, Akuma will return to an era Chrysia once more, but much as it pains me, I must disappoint you. While the demigod of strife has done everything in his power to hold them back, they are still coming. By now, the name of that black-robed swordmaster, the Flame Reaper, has likely echoed throughout the city already. The roaring thunder is a message from the strife demigod. The Flame Reaver has risen from death, and they hunger for the core flames of the gods.
Lies! If such a powerful enemy is indeed approaching, why is Akuma still a picture of peace?
Because it hasn't arrived yet. It's busy dealing with everything around it.
Akuma shows no signs of pandemonium or chaos. And why is that? I beg you, spare a moment to think about this. Are we able to stand here and hold this assembly in peace today because the danger has passed? No. This peace we enjoy is no gift of fate. We are able to stand here today only because the Chrysos heirs have stepped up and shielded Akuma from calamity. With her golden threads, Aglaia has preserved and continues to preserve these idyllic days that all of you hold dear. The Council of Elders claims that Aglaia will one day forsake the people because her divinity is eroding her body and soul. But ask yourselves this. Rather than offering her aid and support, why do they choose to watch and push Akuma away from the Flame Chase journey? The answer that no one can bring themselves to speak of. A truth stained in blood and buried in greed, fear, and vanity. Allow me to lay it bare before you.
I'm actually curious what he's going to say here. I'm not sure what he's leading to.
It is because the Council of Elders, which bears Akuma's history and honor, along with this citizens' assembly we once took so much pride in, are now infested with vermin.
What does that mean?
You insolent whelp! How dare you!
It is true that Aglaya has reached her limit. Why? Because she has been working tirelessly to weave the defenses of our holy city against the encroaching evil. All while these vermin are making up baseless accusations about her and scheming in the shadows.
Okay, he might just be calling names.
Has she ever failed Akama? Yet these vermin attempt to tear her apart, tarnishing her name with unfounded allegations. She may have been blessed by divinity, but hasn't her heart always stayed true to humanity? They attempt to mislead you and reduce this assembly to a crude standoff between gods and humans, but citizens of Akama. Once more, I implore you to open your eyes and look at those around you. Examine them closely. Beneath all that finery, do you see the good heart of a human or the poisonous glands of a pest? Make your judgment, then turn your gaze to the demigods whom so many of you regard as cold and merciless. Do you not see the light of humanity in them? And those who wear the mask of humanity yet utter only hurtful, slanderous words. Can you not see that their souls have been corrupted by power?
Is he cooking? I'm not sure how this is gonna land.
Answer is, and no matter who your vote goes to, rest assured that you have nothing to fear. For Aglaya, Trivios, and I will remain your faithful guardians and pledge our lives to upholding your decision. And this vow will stay true until the end of our days, where it will be passed on to future flame chasers. A steadfast and unwavering promise that shall endure through the ages.
Oh, it sounds like he cooked. In an uproar, representative leaders from different cities in Okama throw pieces of pottery into the Dolium. Oh, are they voting? Is the vote happening? I thought Anaxis was going to get a time, or maybe the chick in front of him. I forgot his name. Her name.
On the scales of Talentum, those who call for the continuation of the Flame Chase journey, and those who demand its suspension.
Alright, here we go. The vote. Is it done?
Each faction holds an equal share of votes, resulting in a perfect balance.
Oh, everything is perfectly balanced.
As expected. This is the moment when the Flame Chase journey is the closest to its end.
And now, it's your turn to vote, Lord Anaxagoras.
Is there anyone else who hasn't voted?
He's the last one.
No, you're the last. Cast your vote with care, for your decision will break this impasse.
Oh, so it's all locked up? Okay.
I have long since made a decision.
Very well. May you bring much needed change to this farcical world.
Damn, dude's repeating exactly what he said. Huh? I get the sense that he just voted for the Flame Chase to continue on. Wait, how do I get down? Oh, there's stairs over here.
You've done well, Finan. Given the circumstances, delivering a rousing speech to stir up emotions was a prudent move.
Actually, this is the 15 days, right? Does he just die here?
Thank you all for your patience. On behalf of the 7 sages of the Grove of Epiphany and the scholars of Amphorius, I, Anaxagoras, am ready to cast my vote.
Does Cersei's
Before
take
that,
over him?
In the interest of fairness, Lady Goldweaver, I pose a question to you before all who are gathered here.
Oh, she shouldn't have
Will
come.
you,
She shouldn't have
as
come.
Finan has promised, stand by the decision made in the assembly, regardless of outcome?
Ooh. Ooh. What's her
In
answer?
the interest of fairness, I make no promises, lest it should influence your decision.
Ooh.
Very well. I thank you for your honesty.
Get counted, idiot. Or...
What's he doing?
And Cersei's takes over.
The stakes are high. Let's be patient.
Or is he waiting for Cass to come back?
Get the act! Who do you think you
No, I don't
are
think he'd be
wasting
waiting
our
for
time like
Cass.
this?
Lord Anaxa, please do not forget that I...
Rule number 1. Do not call me Anaxa.
Oh
Rule
god.
Number 2.
This guy's
Never
cringe.
interrupt me. Silence is golden.
Alright, cringe lord. Cast your vote, goddammit. Stop making a scene.
Already. What are you waiting for?
Exactly, I'm with him.
I cannot help but wonder, is every hardship in the world something you will exploit and use to your advantage?
How else am I supposed to make use of this situation where my body and soul are separated? Oh, Cersei's. Or should I say Calypso. Accompany me on this final journey. Let us journey to the Netherrealm and see how she will substantiate the answer to your question and validate my decision.
Oh, is he trying to, like, half die so he can go into the
We
Nether?
only to follow the sound of the tides.
Okay, I think that's what he's doing. Yep.
You are...
Castorice.
Well done, child.
Wait,
Just as I
Empedocles?
foresaw, you have achieved great things.
Wait, was this his mentor? I think this was his mentor.
Teacher.
Yeah.
What a twist of fate.
Hmm.
A blasphemer raised in the doctrines of the Venerationists. It's like a foal kicking its mother in the belly after taking all her milk.
I respect you immensely, sir.
But...
You cherish the truth even more. So, child, do not be troubled by the criticisms I have borne. Do not let those voices hinder you as you forge ahead. As the sage of the Venerationists, I am duty-bound to oppose you. But, as your friend and mentor, Anaxagoras, I say,
He says...
go forth, for the truth is already in your hands.
Okay.
I will keep that in mind.
Go now, child. Your lonely pursuit is about to welcome a new chapter. And when you reach the end of this journey, may we meet again with the truth before us.
Okay.
You have my word, sir. May Cersei's safeguard your thoughts.
May Cersei safeguard your thoughts.
Okay, so that's a flashback, and then we go back to the Nether world.
You are right, Empedocles.
Yeah. Okay, now we're back.
My lonely pursuit is about to welcome a new chapter. I must be on my way now. May we meet again with the truth before us.
Oh, we're not back yet.
Empedocles.
And now we're probably back.
What are you waiting for? Just cast your vote.
Silence! Silence, everyone!
Behold, Cersei, here at the center of the world, I shall write the final step of my proof.
Okay.
For this place is but one step away from the truth.
Okay. Okay, here we go. He's actually going to do something now. He's done monologuing.
Professor, I completed the proof you wanted.
Thank you, Castorice.
The answer is plain as day. My vote goes to
The Crisis heirs.
nothing else.
Decipher the truth of this world.
And the truth of the world was that the gods are actually humans, right? That's what he was after?
It's clear.
I'm pretty sure.
I carefully enter Lenten above, as the Theoros I have observed.
No! Lygus, you can't!
He just did.
Nexa, what have you done? Have you lost your mind? I hope you are prepared for the harsh punishment awaiting you. Mark my words, I will make sure that clever head of yours never forgets the price of betrayal.
Have you forgotten? I told you that happens to be one of my rare talents.
You put on such a grand performance just to aid their preposterous flame chase journey.
Performance? No, you are quite mistaken. I may be paranoid by nature, but I've always been known for my honesty. If you really understood me, Lady Kindness, you'd realize that I never had any interest in your pathetic little game of politics. Factions, standpoints, they are jokes in my eyes. I have never once switched sides.
He's on the side of truth. I bet you he says
Because
that.
I, and I alone, am the truth.
Oh,
okay. Here as witnesses, we should honor the spirit of democracy and respect the decision of this assembly. I have observed that Akama has chosen her destiny. This citizens' assembly has resolved to continue the flame chase journey. This resolution shall be put up on the wall of heroes, such that all citizens are aware of the city's way forward.
Oh, she's gonna hate that.
It seems not everyone is ready for the assembly to end. Very well. Let me entertain you for a little longer. By your leave, Lord Lygus.
Interesting. Elders and citizens, your attention, please. Stay for a moment more, if you will. Anaxagoras of the Grove of Epiphany has an announcement for the assembly.
Oh.
What is this performer up to now?
He's going even further. He's even going further beyond. Oh wait, is he going to become the god of reason? Is he going to take over Cersei's mantle?
The fate of Amphorius. As a supporter of the flame chase journey, it pleases me to see the choice you have made. but I regret to say that I still harbor doubts about this outcome. Thus, I hereby challenge this resolution.
What?
Tell me, who among you dare swear to Kefali's name that Era Nova will truly welcome the fairy tale ending that the Chrysos heirs have promised? A beautiful new world free of calamity and madness?
Okay, dude is just flip-flopping now. What is going on?
No one? Must I pick somebody to answer?
You're gonna pick
Very
Finan.
well. You, the one acting so wise and profound, in front of all present here, do you dare swear that it will happen for sure?
I mean, does it matter? The world will be rebuilt or
No?
recreated.
Fine. Next. You, the one with ignorance written all over your face. Yes, you. Do you dare swear by it in front of the Titan?
What are you trying to do?
Useless. Your turn, then. With that smug look of yours, you must be confident that the Flame Chase journey is the best course to take, right?
Hey! Mind your tongue!
So, no one? I see. In that case, Finan, answer me this. Your speech was filled with such passion just now. How confident, then, are you in making this promise?
Professor, what are you doing?
Yeah, what is this all about?
Let him continue with his performance.
Yeah, he's doing some weird shit.
Will you look at that? Even Finan and Aglaya lack the courage to make such a promise.
But he's gonna have the courage to make a promise? Is that where this is going?
I can promise you this new world. And yet,
Okay.
this man has the resolution anyway. But you needn't worry, because I knew better than to trust you good for nothings. That is precisely why I am here today. To give you one final lecture. Now listen up and listen well. I, Anaxagoras of the Grove of Epiphany, hereby declare...
He declaring.
Everything that the Flame Chase journey promises is true. Finan of Ides Elysiae, the prophesied demigod who shall succeed Kefali, will reforge each and every one of us in the new world with his complete, intact memories.
What?
The core flame-bearing titans were the Chrysos heirs of yesterday.
Oh, okay, so he's telling what he found out with what Cass found out. Yeah, okay.
All of our souls shall endure for eternity in the miracle of the World-Bearer. And all under Kefali's protection shall step into that new world.
This is your blasphemy!
It's impossible.
What? Are you saying that we must bow down to you and worship you even in our next lives?
Yes. Get wrecked.
You blasphemous imbecile! How dare you try to deceive us with all these lies and falsehoods? How can you prove?
I told you, don't interrupt me. But since you've asked, I shall be kind and indulge you. My statements are based on my experiments on the divine body of Kefali themselves. You heard me correctly, everyone. With the tacit approval of kindness and the Council of Elders, I fused my soul with a god through alchemy and learned the truth behind Era Nova.
Okay.
What is he talking about?
He's going on another monologue. Hold. Everybody hold. He needs to do a little bit more grandstanding.
Wretched blasphemer, deserve nothing less than death for my sins. And the Council of Elders, which granted me consent and aided in committing this atrocity, should face punishment alongside me.
Oh, because he knows he's gonna fade anyway?
Betrayed Akuma.
I had no knowledge of his transgressions. He did that on his own. The Council of Elders bears no responsibility for his actions. Lord Lygus, as the esteemed Theoros, are you going to simply stand by and allow the Council of Elders to be dragged through the mud?
Yes. Yes, I am.
If the accusation is true, I will acknowledge it. If not, my conscience stands unburdened. Lady Kindness, the reputation of the Council of Elders was not built in a day, nor will it be shattered overnight. Repercussions await those who fool the people, and punishment must be meted out on those who abandon their vows. We should respect this beautiful city and her people.
You...
She's made enemies everywhere.
I humbly ask that you take on the responsibility of overseeing this judgment in the name of the fairness of Talantin and the justice of Kefali. Considering the circumstances.
Oh, is she gonna, like,
in accordance with
truth
Argo's
detector them?
codex, as the only demigod among us, you shall rightfully wield this authority.
The honor is mine to bear.
How is this permitted?
Oh, can't let this happen. Yeah, I think she's just gonna truth
Elders
detect
and citizens,
her.
Silence, if you please. Anaxagoras of the Grove of Epiphany has made his statement clear. As per Akima's codex, I request all present citizens to stand with me in exercising the right of judgment. First, Elder Kindness of Akima and Lygus the Theoros stand accused of neglecting their duties and abusing the law, leading to the egregious blasphemy against a god. In the names of Talantin and Kefali, Akima is to form a committee before the 7th action hour to conduct an investigation and disclose the findings to the public for subsequent judgment.
Yes! That's what we deserve! Agreed!
Curse you!
Now, concerning Anaxagoras of the Grove of Epiphany, he has confessed to grave blasphemy against Kefali. In the names of Talantin and Kefali, the accused must be allowed to hear the people's voice prior to the execution, for a chance at a reduced sentence and possible pardon.
To the execution? Wait, they automatically are gonna kill him? Okay. Jeez. But he's expecting to die soon anyway, right? I'm not sure what his plan is. Oh, is he gonna say you can't kill me because I've got a god in me? You would be committing blasphemy yourself by killing a god? Or a titan? Alright, citizens, we get it. Oh my god, even more of them. Oh my god.
What decision will you make, Lady Goldweaver?
Let him die.
Enough with the hesitation, Aglaya. This is not like you.
Oh my god, are we gonna have another round of chanting?
Then, In light of the people's voice,
Let him
O
die.
Talantan
Oh, come on, just
high,
say it.
may you bring death upon him.
Oofed. Oh my god, the glee of people being like, yeah, someone's gonna die, let's go. Oh my god, back to me. Back to Cass? Cass, save me. Return me to the living. A sea of flowers? What is this place? Wait, is it only Cass now?
Allow me to reintroduce myself. I bore the name of Castorice while walking among the mortals. And now, I stand as the demigod of death, the living side of Thanatos.
God.
Welcome to my realm, where the west wind ends.
Wait, did her touch kill the death god? Her sister? Hold on. Mom, I made it. My character arc is finally done. Yeah, no, that's too memey. It's a beautiful place.
Every departed soul who has arrived here has expressed the same. Did you know? Every flower here was planted by Thanatos themselves. These flowers were originally both lifeless and immortal, but in the first rain brought by the River of Souls, they were given new life, flourishing as the bearers of countless souls. And it is my duty as the Master of Death to tend to their well-being and foster their growth in this serene haven. Similar to the structured cycle of life and death in the mortal world, these flowers too shall wither and fade, returning to the earth and then ascending to the sky with mist and tides.
Big question here is, can she
Eventually,
return from
they will
here?
descend to the
Or is
mortal
she
man
stuck
as
here
gentle
now?
rain. Every soul undergoes the perpetual cycle of reincarnation, albeit in varied forms, until the world meets its end. Yet, sadly, there's no time left for Amphorius to wait for when the flowers bloom again.
Because the dead are stacking up.
Now, death is the power at my fingertips. It once led the souls of the deceased here, but I shall open the gate of the netherworld and return you to the realm of the living. In exchange, please take the core flame of death with you and complete the flame chase journey. Do not let our work thus far be in vain.
Okay. You're not going back? I want to know the answer to this.
Just like the other demigods, I will stay here and embrace my destiny.
What does she mean like the other demigods? Aglaya can do whatever the hell she wants? Huh?
That being said,
Is there another demigod?
it is not easy to
Oh,
guide
Mighty.
lost
Mighty
souls
can
back
do
to
whatever the
their
hell he
realm.
wants too.
The whispers of death are sweet and alluring. If your determination wavers, you will succumb and be forever ensnared by the netherworld's grasp. Please consider this a one-time exception. I will do everything in my power for the flame chase journey. And for your life, the only life I can save.
Ganbare.
I am glad to hear that.
Over here!
Wait, what? Oh, I thought this was going to be like a March is dying and she's here for some reason. Oh, Welt too. No, Welt's dead. This place is cool though. Look how alluring it is. I guess I'll return to these goofballs. I guess. Oh, I can't actually walk. I gotta go on the path? Okay.
Just forget about all the hardships of the mortal realm. Death is such a sweet joy. Just forget about all the hardships of the mortal realm.
Oh.
Step forward with us toward tomorrow.
I get what the other voice is. The other voice is death alluring me back.
Keep your eyes on the dawn.
What up, Aglaya?
Onward. Show me your courage.
Are we gonna get a cast at the very end?
Partner.
Oh, we're
We
fine.
shall become heroes together. Partner.
Oh my god, I stepped backwards. Hold on.
Partner.
If you step backwards, it fades. Oh, that is interesting. Damn it, I should have walked backwards at all of them. I bet they said something. No. Oh, I'm so curious now. God damn it. It's me. Finally. Thank you, Castorice. Since I've already made it to the end, maybe I can have one last glance at the sea of flowers. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't look. Turn around. Keep looking forward. There ain't even an option here, bro. There ain't even an option. Don't turn around. Keep looking forward. Eh? Fear not, as a touch of red will be awaiting you at the end of the path. It'll guide you and illuminate the way out. By doing so, you'll eventually reunite in the warmth of the sunlight. You gotta follow the red. What's this? What in the world are these shadows and voices?
All of this is proof that you once lived. Your soul, your memories, the years you've journeyed through.
Is this Mem?
And the path they revealed, leading you back home.
Or is this Castorice's sister?
Continue onward. Do not stop moving forward, and do not let her sacrifice and the support of all who have stood by you be in vain.
I think that's Castorice's sister? Or maybe it was Mem. I don't know.
Take my hand. Let's go home.
Is that meant to be the touch of red? Goodbye, Netherrealm. Let the trailblazing continue. I'm back.
Last. I knew you could do it. Your soul is still perfectly whole, as if some kind of force is trying its best to keep it together.
The Stellaron, let's
Is it
go.
Onyx's final blessing, or is it a miracle of your own?
It's not really mine. I kind of stole it.
It's truly incredible. Such a strange surge of familiarity. So hard to describe.
This familiarity makes me think, yeah, the Stellaron's here.
Once again fulfilling its own design.
Wait, the golden blood? The golden water? Is that all the Stellaron's doing?
Beyond the sky.
Oh.
So familiar to you that intertwined our fates long ago. It seems that this is the riddle which cannot be solved anytime soon. The sensation of becoming a demigod is truly wondrous. It's as if the river of souls is winding its way through the depths of my spirit, transforming with each breath into a fine rain that nourishes the world. Do you recall that prophecy living shall warm thy fingertips, and after an embrace, there shall be eternal separation. I promised you that I would do everything in my power to give it another meaning. Now, as I stand as a demigod and destiny draws to a close,
she's gonna take another meaning from it.
I can finally end it in a way that is as beautiful as it deserves. The wish I once sought, but could never grasp, is now within reach. In this brand new world, every blooming life will lift its arms in celebration and recount the profound meaning of this very instant. Every touch, every embrace we share will never again be an ice-cold loss. They will radiate with an intense warmth, sowing love far and wide throughout the land.
Or
the other shore is very cold.
so she can move between them.
One last time.
Or danger. Oh.
Thank you for fulfilling this wish of mine. The place I'll be going to is what humans call the Land of Sorrows. But with this heartbeat and the residual heat of this embrace, I shall turn the nether realm into a gentle place of rest.
And an embrace and separation. There are multiple places you could say there was an embrace and a separation.
But it's the proof that I once lived. Farewell, then. May we reunite in the new world.
Now I'm very curious what's going to happen with once they collect them all.
Grand and absurd performance was what you've been seeking your whole life?
I gave up everything in search of truth, and it culminated in this very moment. You, on the other hand, performed as I expected. You did not hesitate when you saw the chance to attain power. It's as if you
crave power, like a fly craves rot.
Those are your words, not mine.
Gotta.
But what you said at the end, did you already know what I had planned for Thainan?
I mean, it was pretty obvious that he was going to try and take Kefali.
My vision is clearer than anyone else. You've nearly exhausted your humanity. You're no different from my current state as a walking corpse.
That's true. I've long since burned to ash over the past 1,000 years. Only he is capable of unleashing a raging fire that rivals our final great enemy, Aquila.
So, this is our last chance. How about we let go of the bad blood between us? May I resonate with your core flame, Aglaya?
Resonate?
Please do.
What the hell does that mean?
That's impossible. To persist with your soul thinned to such an extent. You're insane.
Just as you fight to lug your corpse onward to complete your unfinished goals, I have my own reasons for doing this. Until Thainan grows into his position as the prophesied leader, I must continue to lead everyone on the flame chase journey. I must keep inching forward, even if only as an empty shell.
I've long predicted this was the case, but I didn't think you'd already lost so much. How ironic. We would have avoided so many misunderstandings if you and I had just spoken this candidly before. But casting aside our ideological differences, there is one thing you and I agree on.
Finan.
Yes. He was born to be a hero. He understands the hearts of the people, and I can confidently say he is a far better leader than you. Only he is capable of fulfilling your mission. Sadly, he is a man cursed by Nestia. But by my estimates, his horribly elaborate sense of style should not impede Aranova.
Congratulations are in order. We found common ground at the very end of our destined paths.
When you put it that way, it makes me want to take back what I said.
Glaya, we're back. Come welcome our great hero reborn from the ashes.
I hope he didn't hear your earlier assessment.
I actually think what the trailer with Castorice seeing all the other Crisis heirs dying, I think that's actually going to happen. Do we see Finan in that one, actually? Actually, I could see Finan dying, too. We didn't see... No, we saw Cypher. We did see Cypher, I'm pretty sure.
It wouldn't be the first time I criticized him. A man should be aware of his own shortcomings.
Oh, we're gonna have to put the core flame of death in. How many more we got? We got... Is that the death one? I think that is the death one. We got Sky, which is one of those. We have Kephalis. And we have one more. What's the last one? Kephalis, Sky, Death. What's the fourth one? The cat's already got it, right? She's already got the trickster's thing, because she has the power, right? Treeby's already got the gatekeeper one. Who are we missing? Time? Did we do anything with the time core flame? Maybe the last one's time. It makes sense because that one kind of looks like a clock, maybe? I don't know.
I'm glad.
I don't know.
But I don't see Castorice among your number.
She has become God.
It looks like she not only helped me prove my theory, but helped you fulfill your mission as well.
Yes, she finally understood her origins and completed her trial.
She might not have been able to change her fate, but she still wrote the final verse of her epic herself. Trinan, please recite the prophecy for us. Trailblazer, please surrender that scalding cool flame for us as well. You are the only life she ever saved by her own hand in her 1,000 years on this earth. I believe no one is more qualified for this noble task.
Let the ceremony begin.
O gods who have returned, and gods who are still watching, today we bring you a soul laid bare. The hand of shadow, Thanatos. Remember
Oh,
their
it's an
name from the
actual
past.
hand. Okay.
From daylight they came, and to their fragrant dwelling they return, to walk now among your ranks. And there was one who joined hands with the Titan, a traveler risen from the dead, and reborn among mortal kind. She is the everlasting night, and shall now proclaim in her good name. O Majesty of the 12 Titans, pillars of the world, we seek your divinity to mend the rifts of the world. Fill our bodies with blood of gold, till we wither in willing service to the prophecy. Step forward, trailblazer from beyond the sky, and together with us, surrender the core flame and carve their star into the sky.
Goodbye, Castorice. I'm very curious if she is eventually able to traverse and end up on this side of the world. She might find a way. Click and hold. Bloop. Or it might take until they actually remake the world, and then Castorice might be able to escape that place. The Netherworld.
A constellation for death.
For life and death, to be more precise.
True. She wields both now.
Look, it's...
Oh my god, she can astral project. Oh no, she's gone crazy already. Is that Castorice?
No, it's only a divine echo. I think she's here for the trial.
Hmm? Wait, there's still a trial? Didn't she do the trial? Uh-oh. She speaks parcel tongue now. I can't understand her anymore, no. Gone.
What did she say?
Did anyone understand it?
That's the language of the Titans.
No, Mem can speak it, right?
No. The Titan. They said...
Oh, Treenan can understand.
I have illuminated the cold shadow of death.
Okay.
Onwards. For your path to the future is bright and its flame eternal.
So
do not forget.
Oh, do not forget. Do not forget what? Or that, the previous... Okay, the previous statement. Do not forget.
She made quite a scene. I suppose it's my turn now.
I won't stop you.
Professor, you...
He's becoming reason.
What's with that look? You were present. So, let's get this execution over with. We wouldn't want to bring shame to Akima's divine laws or keep me from creating a new world.
Yeah, he's gonna become reason.
You never change, do you, Professor? I don't understand. If your theory is correct, you'll lose all memories of your past life once you become a Titan. So what's the point of becoming a god?
Wait, no you don't. What? You don't lose all your memories, do you? Because Castorice's sister remembered everything. And then Castorice just remembered everything. Oh, is it after they actually... No, because Castorice's sister was an actual Titan. I'm not sure if Castorice at the moment is considered a Titan. I think she just holds the power of one. I think the world has to be remade for her to actually become a Titan.
Of course there's a point. Even if I forget who I am, I'll still have my brilliant mind. It goes without saying, I'll find a way to retrieve memories of my past life. Besides, I still have you, don't I?
I still don't really understand what you said during the assembly.
Reason Sky.
Even if it were true, things...
Oh, this is the last three. Oh my god. Reason was one of them. Reason, Kefali,
Tell you right now that you're wrong.
Sky.
What exactly are we? My answer is that the Chrysos heirs are the future Titans and vice versa. Of course, this answer only applies to us. So, what are we when it comes to regular mortals? The very essence of the world, our souls, are tiny invisible seeds that hold records of each person's memories of the world. And we are the buds that sprout from these seeds to grow into great trees.
Is that what new sporism means?
Correct. Once our physical bodies are born, we become new extensions of the world. From there, we plant our seeds into someone's memories, and then scatter them into the hearts of countless people in the future. Just as seeds are affected by their environment, so
The day is going well, and yes, I will ignore your YouTube channel name.
But the memories we carry will always be the same, because that is just how the world is. To destroy our very existence, one must destroy.
Is this guy monologuing
itself.
again?
But we have someone who will still live on with his perfect memory. That person is you, child of Kefali. This is what it means to be the world-bearing Titan.
So does this... I have a feeling this ends next major expansion. Or next major patch.
On. Don't disappoint those most precious to you. Don't disappoint Lady Goldweaver. And especially, don't bring dishonor to my theory.
Because we literally just have to go find the Sky Titan.
I swear to you, I'll lead everyone to our reunion in the new world.
Because I think that's it. Because we already have Kefali, right? We're just waiting.
Farewell, everyone. May we meet again in the next life.
Alright, go.
Farewell, great performer.
Go become your god.
Safeguard your thoughts.
Salute him in the same way. May Cersei safeguard your thoughts.
Are you satisfied, honorable Titan?
You want to change the name, but it takes a month? Oof.
I hereby swear I have borne witness. Anaxagoras of the New Sporists and the Grove of Epiphany has successfully overcome the trial of reason.
Oh, that was the trial? Okay.
Thus, I shall confer upon you these words. You shall transcend the peaks of purity and return to corruption and hardship.
Okay.
Oh, so that's a god's prophecy. It sounds like you just rephrased my past, present, and future. Oh, Cersei's. Is that all you've got?
Well, you've already transcended the peaks of purity, and you were never the type to give me any leeway.
That is true.
But I do still have one question.
Every time you go to streamers, they were like, ooh.
What is it? Maybe we're thinking of the same thing.
As you've so boldly stated, we and the world itself live on through the memories of others. If that is the case, whose memories did the very first new spore sprout from?
How should I know?
Oh my.
Oh god, they're gonna be crazy together. Got it. Cersei's actually isn't gonna disappear.
Since we are both equally curious, We should allow the
Oh wait,
children of
Anaxa becomes
humanity
playable,
come
right?
after us.
So is Anaxa also going to have Cersei's as his, like, summon? Oh.
Rejoice, Cersei's. Sow the seeds of suspicion in the new world with your soul! And now, the objective is complete. That is all.
Oh. I did not expect him to just turn to dust like that. Okay.
Thankfully, she's still alive.
Oh shit, we're back here? Black Swan.
Was March 7th also in this condition when she was first rescued by the Express?
She was more encapsulated. Her condition was very similar, it's just that at the time, the Express did not have a memo keeper who could diagnose her condition. Diagnosis?
But she still woke up naturally. Looking on the bright side, that might happen this time as well.
What's the diagnosis, though? Tell me. When March awakened from the ice, her memories were completely wiped clean. I want to prepare for the worst and prevent something like that from happening again. Oh, Black Swan's going to be able to let her keep her memories. Can you share with us your hypothesis?
I do not have conclusive evidence, but judging by her current condition, perhaps March 7th's memories have been hijacked.
By hijacked?
Think about it, Miss Himiko. What will happen when someone loses their ability to remember?
What? I'm not a biologist, but I hear that there's a species of fish on Von Wack that has the memory span of less than a second. It forgets anything that occurs in the next very instant. Perhaps something similar will happen? What?
Unfortunately, short-term memory is an entirely different concept from the inability to remember. Perhaps it is difficult for you to imagine, but an individual who has lost their ability to remember turns into nothingness.
Right.
The belief of the Garden is that everything in this universe can be interpreted through memories. This is the driving force behind the continuance of this path. The past is made up of memoria, while the future is a possibility that will eventually be converted to memoria. But the present, it doesn't really exist, and it's only an abstract expression. Therefore, when a person is affected by the path and loses their ability to remember, their physical form will also be affected. These ice crystals are a manifestation of that.
Okay, so she's already lost her memories. Miss Black Swan, there is one thing that I haven't looked into deeply until now. You've guided us to Amphorius, but refused to tell us your true intentions. Collecting memories is simply not a convincing answer. Okay.
Is Miss Himiko suspicious of me?
I mean, even by the way you speak, Black Swan, you just ooze suspicion. I mean, no offense, I'm merely speculating, but I'd appreciate your honesty if possible.
In other words, now is the time for me to prove my innocence.
Oh.
That's not a problem, of course. The true reason behind my intentions is that Amphorius holds special significance. For some memo keepers of the Garden with extremist views, it is a perfect example.
Perfect example of
A world
what?
that can only be seen through the Garden's mirror means that memo keepers have the right to keep the world in their private collection. If those Pathstriders of Remembrance were to uncover the secrets of Amphorius first, they might unleash their wild ambitions and remodel more worlds into a similar form.
Okay, so the reason you did everything you could to convince the Express to come to this star zone is just to uncover the secrets and foil the plans of these people.
I chose to remain quiet before, because I did not want to involve you in the garden's internal conflicts.
Oh. Remodeling a world is no easy feat. These extremists likely aren't just simple path striders. Do they wield the powers of emanators?
You can be even bolder with your guesses. The people that I'm talking about, they aren't just individuals. They are an organization that has already attached itself to the pinky finger of Fu Li.
Right. Could they be the ones who hijacked March 7th's memories? But why?
I cannot be certain. But at the very least, they are capable of doing so.
Oh, unless she's from there.
I'm deeply
She used to be a
sorry
part.
about what has happened to March 7th. But the deal that I propose still remains a fair one. Amphorius is still an excellent destination, and investigating further might allow us to uncover the truth behind the accident. Miss Himiko, the wisest choice right now is for us to continue cooperating.
What's wrong? Something's changed?
Let me take back a part of what I said just now, Miss Himiko. Although we indeed struck a deal, it seems like I have involved you in some unforeseen danger. Please accept my deepest apologies.
Oh shit, did the Fooly people rock up? Has something changed?
It's Fooly. Their gaze has just swept across Amphorius.
Oh, okay. That doesn't sound good. Oh, Herder! Oh my god!
I never expected a mere memo snatcher to be actually hiding so much inside her head.
So wait, you're waiting I'm waiting for Anaxa before 3.2, but after dev changed some description in Anaxa's light clone, light cone, I'm not gonna pull Anaxa next. Maybe I'm waiting for rerun. Oh, did they nerf him? I played the demo before 3.2, and the light cone gives 12% crit rate, and after update they removed the crit rate and just increase energy. Oh. Rip. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be rolling on Anaxa either. I think I'm going to be waiting for Cypher. I think Cypher's going to be probably either after Anaxa or the next major patch after Anaxa. We shall see, though. Actually, I haven't even looked at who's coming up. All I know is that Anaxa is the next one. I don't know who the next two are. I assume there's been, like, marketing for the next two, though. I just haven't seen anything about it.
What's even more interesting is that the word Amphorius has appeared in her subconscious.
Oh.
This lady seems to be having fun. Is she usually like this?
Yes.
It's hard to explain.
What are you two whispering about? Has it not occurred to you that I can hear everything clearly?
Why'd you just ask what we were whispering about then?
Would you mind sharing with us what you've discovered?
And before she doesn't.
The ones who need help are the Astral Express. You will have to put up with my methods, even if they are rather unconventional.
Is Herder going to rock up to the Express?
Let's get back to the topic. By using the fourth mirror, I rummaged through the brain of this memo snatcher and learned a good deal.
Oh, is she part of the Fooly
Not
part?
only does this person know of Amphorius, but there are also many memo keepers who are interested in the place. I searched through her consciousness and found the following terms: the Eternal Land, the Rejected Land, and the private collection of the Garden of Recollection.
Private collection.
It seems like Miss Black Swan is indeed hiding some things from us.
Since I'm not able to find any useful clues from the outside, why don't I personally visit this mysterious Amphorius?
Oh, wait, she's actually going to rock up on Amphorius?
Head to Amphorius yourself?
Oh, let's go. Let's go.
But not in the flesh like you all foolishly did.
Oh. Oh, is she just gonna send her robot?
With them, I can project my data spirit entity to any corner of the cosmos through
Data
spatial
spirit
walls,
entity.
without even
Okay.
needing to leave my room. But of course, these corners of the cosmos must be within the coverage zone of inter-astral peace communications. After all, this is collaborative technology.
I see. You do seem like the more indoor type.
Although that star zone is not within the network of the IPC, the Express itself can serve as a signal station. Come, give me the astral chart coordinates.
Oh, she about to bamf onto Amphorius. Let's go.
Sit back and enjoy the show.
Is Skrullum gonna be playable? Maybe. Welch shares the Astral Express's coordinates with the Herder. I love how they even just keep calling her the Herder.
Now that everything is ready,
Oh,
mirrors, get to work.
what are we doing? What are we doing? Oh, we go up to the 4th mirror?
First mirror, input the coordinates. You'll be in charge of the spatial warp.
Oh yeah, these mirrors are like sentient, aren't they? Because they follow her around and
As
stuff.
you command, Madam Herder. The preparations are complete. I wish you a pleasant journey ahead.
Okay. Yeah, I fully expect Skrullum is going to be playable. Even if they didn't have, like, massive plans to make him playable, the amount of the amount of people in the player base that want him playable, I mean, it would be a missed opportunity, right?
Second mirror, prepare for the thought refraction. There's still some distance from the Astral Express to the Amphorius celestial body. You're in charge of sending me over. This time, raise the power to the maximum. Don't be stingy.
Oh, okay. I won't fail the mission, Madam Herder.
Replace second mirror. They aren't confident. Replace them. Get rid of them. Make a new mirror. Mirror number 5, you can take mirror 2's spot.
Third mirror, you're in charge of generating the data spirit entity.
I'm happy to help.
Oh, right. I like third mirror's energy.
What kind of appearance are you planning to use this time?
Is she going as herself?
Good question. Let me think.
What's she gonna look like?
Forget it. Just use my own appearance. There's no one there that'll recognize me anyway.
Okay, she's just going as herself.
As you wish.
I feel like this is gonna throw a lot of chaos into things. Oh, wait, we're going back to... Why are we going to this mirror? Eh? Okay. We forgot about mirror 4.
Data spirit entity complete. Thought refraction at max power. Excellent. The first mirror. Let's get going.
Have a safe trip, Madam Herta.
May your journey yield good results.
Is it actually a journey? I thought she was...
Coordinates
What?
input complete. Preparing to activate spatial warp. Destination: unknown celestial body. Amphorius.
I thought she was gonna, like, faint or something, and her consciousness would be moved to Amphorius. Maybe that is what's about to happen?
Warp activated.
We're warping! Oh, flashbang.
Oh! So that's Amphorius? Its appearance is, well, sure is unique.
Hmm.
Second mirror. Prepare for thought refraction. It's time to send me in.
Let's go!
Please read the safety protocols carefully.
Second mirror, no!
Can't you hurry up?
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, ma'am.
Second mirror needs replacing.
I didn't expect it to be so turbulent.
Oh!
I should have asked the second mirror to use slightly less power.
Oh, she can see that?
What a
Oh.
magnificent sight. Is this the entrance to Amphorius?
She's already at this, like, gate thing.
Perhaps I'll be able to find a way in.
She's already in. What? What does she mean? You're in. Oh, let's go talk to this guy first. Let's see what Herta has to say about this guy.
What's this? Oh, how creepy. Oh, it moves? Who are you trying to scare?
Oh, it moves? Oh, she'll know us, right?
Oh, I finally found your traces. How esteemed must you be for the great Herda to come out personally? When we return, get ready to become free labor for the simulated universe for the rest of your life.
Alright, never returning to the simulated universe.
What's this? A statue? It's ugly. I don't like it. It's either a projection or a fake. There doesn't seem to be much to take note of. Now then, how am I going to get into Amphorius?
How
My
indeed.
Deepest apologies, esteemed lady. I'm afraid that you cannot proceed further.
Oh.
Who's there?
Your visit, although not part of my calculations, is a pleasant surprise. It's a pity that the preparations are not yet in place to receive you with the hospitality that someone of your status deserves.
Who is this character? I thought there was going to be something more important with this character just by the way he spoke. So he knows of Herda, but he's also in Amphorius, so he shouldn't be able to leave Amphorius.
Are you not going to answer my question? Who are you?
I have many identities, and I'm going to have even more in the future. But if you just need a form of address, you can use my common alias.
Fully.
Lycurgus.
Oh.
Lygus.
All right, Lygus. But you can't possibly think that I'm just asking for a name, can you?
Regrettably, I do not have the authority to share more information.
The authority? Who is this?
However, standards are always flexible. While not violating the ultimate agreement, I'm able to disclose this piece of information. As you thought, this is the entrance to Amphorius. Now, please, kindly turn back.
She ain't turning back, bud.
Amphorius is not a world that you should be involved with, regardless of what kind of magnificent achievements you have accomplished. This place will not open its doors so easily.
You seem to understand me very well. Then you should know that I have no reason to listen to you.
She's just gonna open that door, bud.
Your reaction is completely within my calculations. Despite my long years as a watcher, it seems like my assessment of human nature still remains accurate.
As a watcher.
From you, I'm able to sense a beautiful desire for knowledge. But my answer remains unchanged. Madam, it is with the utmost goodwill that I suggest you return to where you came from.
I'm so curious who this is.
That I'm not so well-mannered, and that I insist on uncovering the secrets hidden behind you, Mr. Lygus.
Lygus.
How do you plan to dispel this notion of mine?
Within the scope of the ultimate agreement, there are 178,244 logic chains at my disposal to convince you. After filtering through them, I have determined that I only require 3 to attain the results that I desire.
Oh? I'm all ears.
First, for reasons that cannot be disclosed, Amphorius is a completely isolated celestial body. Apart from me, no one else will be able to help you enter.
Why does she care about that?
That's not a good argument.
Yeah.
Second, if your plan is, as you've alluded to previously, to force me into cooperating by showing hostility, do know that just like you, I have basked in the gaze of the erudition. I stake my honor and assure you that in the worst case scenario, our mutual destruction will be inevitable.
Is he saying he's an emanator?
Oh. No wonder I couldn't find a back door. When I did a scan of our surroundings, the safety protocols on you are comparable to Screwy's. How interesting.
I assume that you still wish to hear the third logic chain.
Of course. Why wouldn't I?
Mm-hmm.
Third, even if you exhaust all your means and find a way to break through, you will surely give up once you understand the consequences of your actions. After all, throughout your long life, as much as you'd hate to admit, your conscience has played a crucial role.
Conscience. So by going in, she will do something that she
brazen robot.
would find unacceptable.
You think that you can actually understand me through your paltry calculations? But since you put it that way, why don't you tell me what these consequences will be?
It concerns the third path that is entangled with Amphorius. A path that you and your friends still very much lack understanding of.
Finality?
The destruction.
Oh.
So, if you ignore my warnings and persist in your ways,
So he's probably an emanator of destruction.
you will break the shackles of a Lord Ravager.
We will break the shackles of a Lord
And when
Ravager.
that happens, their fury will engulf the cosmos.
I feel like he's saying the wrong things, because I feel like Herder hearing this, she's like, oh, it'll unshackle a god? Or actually, no, not a god, because a Lord Ravager is like a god's assistant, right? She's probably like, I kind of want to fight that. I kind of want to see what that can do. Or? Oh, and then we hit the interlude. Okay. Alrighty then. So, what does everyone think? Do we think Herder is going to just say, screw you, buddy, and then just make her way in? I get the feeling she's going to do that. I think she's just going to say, puh, I don't care, let me in. And she's going to get in somehow. And then we're going to have to fight a Lord Ravager. So, that should be exciting. But yeah, there we go. There's 3.2. We have completed 3.2. And we also have the main character of 3.2. We have Castorice, which we just need to pump some materials into, because we don't have a lot of them at the moment. But eventually it will happen. Very cool. Very, very cool. It does feel like Amphorius is quite quickly coming to a close though. Because we've only got 2 more. We only have 2 more of the things to go. Those, you see those 2 at the top? One of them is Sky, and the other one is Kefali, the world holder of the world, whatever his title is. So that's Finance, and the other one is, I've forgotten her name again, but the Medics. So I think 3.3 will probably go and find Sky Titan, and the medic will then ascend to that position. I'm not sure whether in 3.3 they'll have Fine and do this bit as well, where he'll take over that. I have a feeling that'll be done in 3.4, and then that'll be it. That'll be Amphorius done. Because I think... Oh, wait, isn't 3.5 when they're doing the Fate collaboration? I think it might be. I think 3.5 is the Fate collaboration. Which, oh my god, I need to save so many resources, man. Ugh. I wonder if they're going to be limited. You reckon they'll rerun the Fate characters? Because okay, so what I'm planning on getting Cypher, so that's where a bunch of my currency is going to be dropped. And then what I'm thinking is 3.5, I'm going to be dropping a bunch of currency on who... The character's probably going to be Saber. And I think I've heard the other character is going to be Archer, but don't hold me to that. I'm not sure who the second character is definitively going to be. But yeah, I'm definitely wanting to pick up Saber. 100%. 100%. But yeah, that'll be interesting to see. Yes, yes, yes. Is there anything else? These are all just things I can collect later. That's fine. Oh yeah, we didn't do these. So this is all the lore stuff, right? Write a story. Having witnessed the Kremnos Crown Prince's pass, now drop in that strand of nameless recollection. Whose visage comes into view? Mighty's does. Those flame-chasing people, those forgotten stories, as I've written. Oh, also I heard this book is actually voiced by Stella's VA in the other languages. But because of the strike, we don't get to hear Stella or the other guy's voice reading this, so that's unfortunate. Instead, you get my voice. Enjoy. Since which day did he become known as Mighty? His strength rivals all lands, but the man pays it no heed. For only the authority of a king can end another king, and only strife can end strife. The torrent of conquest crosses the barrens, yet the homeland's blood, it is destined to be stained. None dare to shake his hand in greeting, for his hands burn as the blazing sun soaked in the might of the flames. What a mighty feat it is. In the aftermath of defeat, the man digs graves for the deceased soldiers, burying thousands with his own hands. In that fight, he crushed all invading blades with his fists. A body immortal may never fall, but tears of pain in his heart still flow.
His years of drifting made him detest water's waves.
They say that is the reason he's so unwilling to weep. But in Idonia's blizzards he once did cry, a tear shed among the storm and frost that bloomed into a lily stained with blood. Like his undying body, the flower never wilts. Wait, he went to Idonia too? Isn't Idonia where Castorice went? Huh. Okay. In time, the entire world will turn to ash. This haughty man shall be the one to leave behind the world's final beauty, though none are willing to believe. Oh, it's rhyming. I see what it's doing. It's rhyming. Unlike his kin, those patterns are carved with his blood, a matter so suspicious it stirs the ambitions of the mundane.
A blade that can cut through the mighty must be enough to slay gods.
The people to this day still seek it, yet it is simply a tradition he follows closely. Do not let your enemy notice that you're bleeding, and thus convince them that you are someone unsurpassed, a warrior supreme.
Apart from Kremnos' traditions, what do you have left?
The stories of the past forged his body, the white-haired friend once asked. The man goes silent and still, his gaze burning into the horizon, looking for a distant past. In his days of wandering, this same question was asked by thousands upon thousands, and he never denied.
That is why I walk on this path.
Okay, there we go. Interesting that he went to Idonia as well. I'm surprised he didn't run into Cass. Boom. Wait, so how many of these do we have left? Wait, shouldn't we have these? Or have we not... Oh, we haven't met the people that actually own these yet. So this is a Naxxus. I'm pretty sure... Oh, wait, maybe it's not a Naxxus. No, I think a Naxxus was a different one. This is the Sky, I'm pretty sure. One of these has to be Cypher. So Cypher, Anaxis, Finan. Although Finan's is already there, so we'll take him back out. Who are we missing? I feel like we're missing a lot. Are these all characters that are going to be introduced next patch? That seems like a lot. That seems like a lot. Do you pull Cast or skip or wait for Cypher? I pulled Cast. I actually had to go pretty deep though for it, unfortunately. Did you know that Alchema is full of stories about Mightymus? He's just bursting with tales. Are all princes like that? Who's stronger, him or Finan? I heard that long ago they fought each other for 10 days and 10 nights and it ended in a draw. If you ask me, it must be because they have different strengths. Power, endurance, strategy. That's where Mightymus excels. But Finan is more balanced and well-rounded. More focused on technique and he's also really lucky. Oh yeah, that's right. He's super lucky, isn't he? Oh, and there's another rumor that Mighty is a throne tier warrior. I don't quite know what that means, but it sure sounds like he's a force to be reckoned with. Still, there really are way too many rumors about Mightymus flying around. If they were all true, he wouldn't have time to eat, would he? I wonder who's spreading all the stories. Sure is mysterious, don't you think? Yeah, so I had to go pretty deep in Castorice. I ended up getting to about 80 rolls. I got the 50-50 and I got Himiko. And I thought I was done. I thought it was all over at that point. But the very next roll I did, singular roll, because I was basically out of currency. The next roll I did, I got Cass. And I'm lucky because I actually had the thought when I made that roll. I was like, do I save this currency for when Cypher comes out? Or do I just blow it all and see if we get lucky and get Cass? Turns out it was worth it. Blow it all and you'll get what you want. Gambling. That's how it works, right? I was so dumb, totally dumb on Mighty Banner. 2 days left before update. I wanted to do a 10 pull so bad, and I hope I lose 50-50, but I won. Oh, you got it? You got the 50-50. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. I don't have any Jades left, but after farming any chest or doing DU, I finally get her in 78 pity. Oh, you got her like right at the end as well. Nice. And I tried to pull the light cone. Wait, is that there's different pity? Oop, there's different pity on the light cone, right? I haven't actually ever rolled on a light cone before, so I'm not actually sure. I've never rolled on one. Mainly because I try and save up for the characters as much as I can. Having experienced the Grove's crisis, now drop in that strand of nameless recollection. What? Those flame chasing... Oh, it says the same thing every time, I think. Okay. I thought it might have said something else. It's gone after 6 months, the history. Do you mean... After 6 months, the history. Do you mean for the light cones, so you can't stack up your pity? But for characters, you can? I mean, I probably should roll on light cones because I am getting kind of desperate for some of my characters. Like, I'm having to share light cones a lot. So it's probably worth rolling on them, but man, I want to save them for characters. Let that divine name dim. Before meeting death, the scholar already composed his own epitaph.
This person's name was seldom mentioned by others. Incomplete, just like his fate.
He would sweep his own grave at the beginning of every month of reaping, staring long and hard at his stained hands. Hands that never seek the benediction of gods, accepting only the tricks and plots his brain presents.
Keep your distance from that blasphemous one, lest misfortune follows you like a shadow.
People warned each other thus before his lectern. In those rumors, the scholar's hubris looms foul and vile. He dares to proclaim ascendancy over gods and defy the Titan's will. But the one shouldering such slander pays little heed. His lonesome figure stands aloof, for he always believed that gods are no greater than mortal beings such as he. Grove of Epiphany, the paradise of the wise, yet harbors one shouldering the name of a fool. He calls himself a clear-headed teacher leading lost students, yet he rarely guides or teaches apart from gifting a single saying. Yet for the rest of the student's life, that saying often proves to be more valuable than gold. Pupils often praise his words as divine utterances, to which the teacher replies with sharp retort. Oh god, this is preparing me for the new Arknights, the new Arknights story, man. That just released, I think. I think it releases today. Oh boy. That's going to be a long one too, because it's a major event. I am prepared. Apart from destiny, he seems able to decipher all laws. And now even destiny may also be within his grasp. I also just realized I think I missed buying Golden Glow. I was planning on doing that. That pretty much cements me having to get Lapland Altar though now. And now even destiny may also be within his grasp. It was not so in the beginning, as he silently recalls the past under leafy shade.
Faced with the god's edict, even I cannot resist.
With no guidance given, he reaches enlightenment for the first time.
Yet I sincerely believe this is not to be my destiny.
That became the cause of the blasphemy.
Miracles are the most conceited actions of gods. They are God's denial of humanity via might.
Oh, both for the light cone and the character, the history goes after 6 months. Okay. Which means I'm probably screwed on the light cone then.
Magic tricks are the most articulate rebuttal. They are humanity's imitation of godhood via intellect.
He habitually describes the feats of mankind as magic tricks, proving that the enlightened can step beyond the boundaries of reason. But magic tricks cannot afford to fail, even after 1,000,000 times, and for that the blasphemous co-conspires with a god. And Castorice steps in. Oh no, Cersei steps in. Using the final trick, they wish to create... Oh. They wish to create something. Okay, so that's Anaxis's. So we already have Castorice's. So one of these has to be the sky. Huh, and Cypher. I have 3 more to read though, which is interesting. Wow, is this story of the new companion? That one who looks like a scholar of some kind. That magical boy? I have no idea what that means, but you're trying to make me laugh, right? It's magical boy. I'll just play along. Alright, I just remembered. That one is a magician. On the topic of the flame chase journey, he always seemed opposed. Perhaps because he didn't believe in the prophecy. Everything in the world is false except me. Time for a quiz. What do you think is the relationship between Anaxa and us? Acquaintance? Kindred spirits, teacher and students, meal buddies? Meal buddies. Are you hungry or something? Though the ideologies are completely different, when it comes to stubbornness, he is strikingly similar to the other heroes. Aglaya even permits the Crisis heirs to study under Anaxa. A good rival is a good friend. Everyone probably can agree on that at least. But we're different. We're the best partners when we work together. I'm very curious what's going to happen to Mem once Amphorius is done. I'm wondering if they'll become something. Like become an actual character. I do recall everyone going crazy over Amphorius's original trailer where they showed a character that was also in Honkai Impact. So maybe Mem turns into that character because they both had pink hair or pink coloring. You never know. Never know. Still need to do Amphorius. I'm so lazy though. Wait, Amphorius in total? Like you haven't even played from 3.0? That's a lot of content to get through. That is a lot. What do you get from this? Oh, you actually get currency. Flame Chase volume. Oh, so I've only got 2 more volumes to go through to light up more Flame Chasers paths. How do I get more of these? Customize relics. Go to Eidolon Resonance. Pursue the story to obtain Trailblazer Remembrance Eidolon ×2. Oh, we probably get this at like next patch probably. So I got 3 more of these. Having witnessed the Crisis Heirs resolved, now drop in that strand of nameless recollection. So this is going to be interesting, which character this relates to. Oh. Oh, did they have extra stories? Right. I see. Yeah, they got 2 extra stories. I see. And this is all basically just retellings, isn't it? This is like so that once you're done, you can go look at this book, read it, and then like remember what happened. You shall part with your friends, with your enemies, with others, and yourself. Tribius, you have already swallowed the fruit of fate. From now on, you shall be as a school of birds without feet, flying toward tomorrow without a moment of repose. Wow. Wow, that line is actually... that kind of hits hard. You shall be a school of birds without feet, flying toward tomorrow without a moment of basically rest. Wow. Yep, that was definitely Tribius. Ripperinos. The Crisis War's clamor rises and falls, and when the children reunite, only 3 of them remain.
We have heard of a Crisis Heir.
The lively child says. That person tears open the barricade of the black tide, aims at the sky, wanting to contain the core flame in a sheath.
There will always be warriors like me, who believe in and are willing to protect the tomorrow they prophesize.
But the crusading Crisis heir never returns. The greedy ones then lift the crown with sharp blades, and by power's lethality, they are one by one slain.
We remember a group of bards.
You can collect that gift from collecting story cards, and you get all the gifts by collecting story cards. Oh, I see what you mean. Gotcha. The taciturn child says, The bards composed songs for the children's prophecy, and along the corpus of the pillar of stone lay their footprints, upon which ballads are carved.
Though we lack the might of swords and shields, we can take you to walk every part of this world.
Till many years later, when the bards all return to their subterranean eternal rest, the children sing the long, long songs, and alone they bear memories of humanity.
We miss us.
The exuberant child says, when they left their home, the passages blew the girl apart into countless turbulent bubbles, carried to all corners of the world on the winds of destiny.
We will run towards the world's agony.
The children cheer each other up. As the years pass and the sun and moon rise and fall, the children often hear sounds of their friends shattering. Farewell, farewell, farewell. The children who still walk the earth silently hide their wrenching sobs. Oofed. Upon the hills of Okama once grew golden figs as far as the eye could see. The remaining children link their hands and decide to make this beautiful city the beginning of yet another journey. The children pull on the hem of the maiden's dress.
Please, listen to the prophecy we bring.
The maiden pulls on her silken threads, weaving in her heart the children's past into strings.
Chase the core flames with me. I promise that the libations poured are guaranteed to bear fruit. God damn it, why does it go so quick on that last bit? I can never read like the final sentence. Wait, next act? Oh my god, there's a next act. Okay. The gentle mother silently dreams and brings to her child a scent from the west wind's shore. This might be the last one we do, because I have a feeling we're going to have a lot of reading to do tomorrow as part of the Arknights chapter event. So I might try and rest my voice a little bit before then. Then she quietly departs, and the only words her child hears is a prophecy of forlorn melancholy. The slumber of titans, the fragmented lullaby, the roar of the guards, all merge into a torrential black tide that carries the first demigod from the past to the future. And that was the beginning of this long dream. In this tiny room, she forged 20 years of her memories with time. Sometimes the child does not understand. The gates of worlds outside the window are so numerous. Yet why can we not step within? And if one cannot leave the tower, what need is there to gaze into the distance via tomes? The mother smiles and does not answer, only using bedtime stories to once again gild another golden sheen of destiny to the Amphoreus of the child's dreams. Alas, the golden light of destiny cannot illuminate the shadows of power and greed. All it takes to rob the child of her only kin is a letter of dark conspiracy. The culprit thought the murder had no flaws, but was unaware that the lamb willingly stepped into the passage's dead end. Before the priest met her demise, the only thing her eyes contained was spite. Yet she leaves her final warmth and hope embroidered into those dolls, leaving them behind for her innocent love. Loneliness stakes nightmares into the child's sleep, and the child hugs those dolls tight.
At the very least, we will never leave each other, right?
Orynyx softly sighs. Wait, that's Orynyx's sigh? So wait, every time we open one of those chests, that's actually Orynyx sighing. Huh. I am curious. I do still have the theory that Orynyx has always been us. I feel like our power over time is going to do something real weird next patch. Orynyx softly sighs and carefully lifts the curtain of time, presenting a crystal given in libation to the brave before the doll holding the blade. And the thing that settles me on that theory as well is Orynyx is the only god or titan so far that hasn't had a oh wait, no, did we speak to Orynyx? No, we didn't speak to Orynyx, right? Because Orynyx could only speak in Titan. I might be misremembering. But Orynyx hasn't had like a character associated with them, right? Whereas all the other Titans so far have. They were just like a soul, which makes me think they're trying to hide the obvious that it's Stellar. Presenting a... Oh yeah, we read that. The Titan loves this child born into sorrow, but has no power to erase impending tragedy in the morrow. Only can they dispel the evening wind of the palace, giving the child solace in sweet dreams. Turn back, chosen one. The Titan's fading proclamation cannot pull back the string of the girl's destiny.
All shall bid farewell to one, and that person alone will witness the miracle.
Oh, I think this prophecy means something else. I thought this prophecy was about there being only one Trebios left, and they would be the one to witness the miracle. But I actually think what this is saying, especially given what was said, not what was said, what we saw in Castorice's cinematics, all shall bid farewell to one. I think that is saying all the Chrysos heirs will bid farewell to one Chrysos heir. And that Chrysos heir alone will witness the miracle. I think that's what that's saying. Because in Castorice's cinematic, all the Chrysos heirs die. In the holy city adorned with falling flowers, the children recall that prophecy beside their friend that has passed away. But the girl had already passed through thousands of crossroads and continues to sail toward tomorrow. Oh, for the bright spot beyond. Cuts me off at the end again, god damn it. Boom. Alright. I'm going to save the others for later because I'm going to go rest my voice. We don't want to start off the next Arknight story with an already scuffed voice because that will be a bad time. But yeah, we got, what, 2 more plus 1 more crystal to go in this, and then we should get a whole bunch of them. I'll just grab these as well while I'm here. Boom, grabs those 2. Cool. And we'll come back and do them at another time. Cool though. Cool. The story is going places, and I'm glad Herder's now getting involved as well. Thank God. Herder, do something. Don't just be sassy and cool. I want you to do something as well, please. Alright, yeah, that's where I'm going to call it for tonight. If I might be mistaken on when the Arknights thing is coming out. Let me actually just check that. Is it out? Arknights. I don't actually know what it's called. I'm just going to go global patch and see when the next global patch is. Actually, let me go to their Twitter page. Their Twitter page will have an announcement most likely. Let's have a look. What do we got? So they released a trailer for it, but that might not be a release of the actual patch. If it would load, come on. Oh, here we go. It's loading. It's just taking forever. It's actually probably be quicker if I just open Arknights. New side story event Portatore de Veluti will soon be live on April 24th. So that's American time, I think. -7? Yes, because I'm plus 9 or plus 10, somewhere around there. Okay, so it came out today. Awesome. All right, we'll do that tomorrow. Perfect. All right, I will catch you guys later then. Have a good night, and yeah, I'll see you tomorrow with Arknights. Peace.